Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? Hello, Chocolate Coco. Hello, Kelly. How you doing, sweetheart? We look dining at Fresco today. You see, we got a little Fresco cocktails, a little bit of vodka, a little bit of strawberry simple syrup. Very nice. It feels really good outside. It's a little hotter than it was last time. Maybe because it's a little earlier than it was last time. When the sun go down a little bit more, it'd be nice and cool out here. We have our just down here. Y'all can see it. Our tomato and avocado salad. A little bit of shallots with a homemade vinaigrette, a lime vinaigrette, of course. And then we have our lettuce wraps, our seafood lettuce wraps, our seafood salad lettuce wraps. Nice and light alfresco dining today. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing okay. Y'all know I like to do it. Just like to, enjoy myself and really get into, oh shit, the situation at hand. Hey, C Tyson, how you doing, sweetheart? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing well. What's going on these YouTube streets, y'all? What's happening on these YouTube streets? Mm-hmm. What's happening on these YouTube streets? Let's eat our first little seafood lettuce wrap. Let's try this. Let's see what's going on with this. These are I was kept saying endive lettuce yesterday or endive lettuce yesterday. It's actually romaine hearts. Mm, 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 mm. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm sorry. It is so hot out here. Y'all don't mind if I take my shirt off, right? Y'all don't mind if I take my shirt off. It really is hot. Like I am really sweating my ass off. Hold on a second, y'all. Shit. Hold on a second. It's hot. Shit is hot. It's hot. Put these britches. Feel much better, y'all. Much better. It like stormed last night, so this deck is like slippery and wet. What they say, slippery when wet, baby. That's what they say, slippery when wet. But yeah, yesterday I made the seafood salad online for you guys. Or I should make it. I prepared it for you guys online so y'all can see it today. I told you I was gonna come to you guys today and have a little dining experience, a little alfresco dining. You know, mm, 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 mm. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I can't even wear this damn hat. It's hot. Y'all see me sweating up in here? Y'all see me sweating? I need to shave my head and shave over the weekend. Mm-hmm. But it's still what it is. Mm. Now we're gonna talk in a minute. This is food in my system. Especially with this heat. Hope y'all are doing well. But there's some things that I don't understand. Some things I really don't understand. And as always, I'm gonna have a dog in this fight. I don't care one way or the other. I really don't. So Me giving commentary on it is just that. Me giving commentary. Me talking about it is just that. Me talking about it. Everyone else has an opinion. I have an opinion. I'm team nobody but food junkie. I am team nobody but food junkie. Mouth napkin against head napkin. It's hot. But can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me or not. Mouth napkin on this side. Head wipe napkin and blotter on this side. Y'all can hear me? Let me know. Try not to be in the dark, but you can hear me since Tyson Cook. I'm just a little kerfuffled. Just a little kerfuffled. I don't understand why everyone is worried about why Jay Wilson is worried about Dobie's event. Now we know Jay Wilson's petty as fuck. And we also know that me and Jay Wilson don't have the best relationship. We're not friends, we're not whatever. But I don't understand why everyone, now look, avocado, tomatoes, shallots, and a lime vinaigrette. Mm-hmm. Nice and light. There was no oven or stove turned on today in preparing this meal. Yeah. So it confuses me why everyone has such an opinion about why Jay Wilson's doing what he's doing. He's petty. So therefore, he's going to do what he wants to do in order for him to make his money. And if he finds that talking about Dobie and her event is making him money, what he's going to do. Plus, let's not forget, didn't Dobie come on here and lie on Jay Wilson? Didn't Dobie come on here and lie on Jay Wilson? He was married. He was in jail. He stole children from the church and things of that nature. So, being as petty as Jay Wilson is, and seemingly has nothing to do, I don't know one way or the other, all he has is time to talk about Dobie and her vacation. So I don't see why everyone is so upset and bothered by that. That's what y'all do. Y'all here for the mess. Y'all here for the BS, the nonsense. So what's the issue now? What's the issue? Why are y'all so upset that he's giving you what you asked for? He's giving you, that's mine. Yeah, that's mine. He's giving you what you asked for. He's giving you exactly what you've asked for. Y'all want mess. Y'all want nonsense. Y'all want this. Y'all want that. And if it's not my understanding, then a couple of days ago, Dobie and Jay Wilson came into this understanding that if she stopped talking about him, he'll stop mentioning her and her event. That same day, did she not mention Jay Wilson? Did she not talk about Jay Wilson? Saying how he won her event. I'm confused. See, it's okay not to like somebody. It's okay not to agree with somebody. What is not okay is to be biased and make excuses for the bullshit and call people. That's not okay. And what's funny to me is there are people out here who think that saying that they had a life experience or they're living a certain way in life now all of a sudden are the authority on things. How you the authority on something when the first time you caught a plane was with a group on a group trip? How are you this high class, highfalutin individual or group of individuals when there's constantly plate passing around for you and your group or syndicate or whatever you want to call it when y'all have events? There's always people needing handouts, needing donations, and things of that nature. But all of a sudden, you're the authority. Mm. I'm just saying, y'all, and bragging about what you charged for your events. Why is it important? Like I said, y'all know I thought Jay Wilson's event was raggedy as hell. It was. I wouldn't go, and if I did go, I'll be thoroughly disappointed. Hence, why I suggested a masquerade party opposed to a pink door event. Like I said, and I always say, if you can't put me in an environment in which I'm used to, in which I'm comfortable with, I'll be upset. And while you're bragging about your events, how much they cost, and what you put together, this and the third, I'm just saying, it needs to make sense. Y'all see me eat meals at home that cost more than $300. Y'all see me go out of town. I spend up $800 just on the food alone. Hence, if I want to experience, I create my own experiences. No matter how lavish or low budget it may seem to some. But what I won't do, what I will be a part of, is going out of town to meet up with people who have to scrape, borrow, and beg and go broke and downsize in order to be there. I watched Sean Bradley's live today. You know, I'm looking like, hmm, why are you so vested in what Jay saying? And why you making fun of him having styrofoam plates or paper plates, wherever it was, at his quote unquote event? Weren't you seen on here with styrofoam plates at a holiday gathering? You wasn't eating off of China. You wasn't eating with flatware. You wasn't eating with drinking out of stem glasses and things of that nature. You had a cafeteria style styrofoam tray serving food to your family. But yet you want to be the authority on what event planning should look like. But you won't even give your own family the courtesy of having enough place settings so they can actually have a sit down or eat, or at least eat off of nice flatware and china. Hmm. I'm just saying. I made a little bistro outside on my back patio. Flatware, glass plates on the bistro table. Stemware. It's just for me. My husband's still at work. And when he get home, wherever he chooses to eat off of, he has options. See, what's hilarious to me is you worry about everything else, everyone else. But I've yet to see you live the lifestyle that you so much want to believe that you do live. Being able to go out of town using miles that your company has afforded you based on sending you places here and there and the third to do your job is great. You don't dress the part, you don't eat the part, you don't look the part, and you definitely don't live the part. I'm just saying, of someone that should be tearing down anyone about anything that they do. Someone asked the other day about your chitlin pie. No, it wasn't chitlin pie. What it was a loose apple pie that looked like it was a pot of chitlins. Presentation. It's all about presentation. How you present food, how you display food, how you present yourself, how you display yourself, things of that nature. This is. What's that? I don't have a dog in this fight. But it's funny to me, someone with no sense of, decorum wants to be the YouTube authority, the beef sector authority on party planning. Make it make sense. And when it turns out someone else's event or someone else's criticizing someone else's event because you don't like them. That's why you don't like them, what's not. But say what it is. I don't fuck with you. I don't like you. So therefore, I'm taking the side of Dolby. Which you have every right to do. Every right. But what you shouldn't do is act as though you live this highfalutin lifestyle. And definitely the people that's responded in your chat. Why did you initially start the giveaway or give back thing? Not because you're a good person. We all know that. So I love to shop, baby. How you doing? I did a little bit of shopping earlier today when I was out on brunch. You see? Hmm? I went out to brunch, did some shopping, you know what I'm saying? Came home, got bored, prepared a little meal, watched a little TV, listened to a little YouTube, because I want to, because I can. What's up, Leslie? How you doing? I'm eating. I made. If y'all saw the video, y'all probably did because it didn't get a lot of views. But I made a seafood salad last night. This is seafood salad wraps right here, and I made a cooked little avocado tomato salad with cooked little lime vinaigrette, which I'm eating, and I also made a little cocktail. Dining out Fresco, dining out Fresco. Well, baby, it's okay. Get some pots. It's all good. It is so muggy out here. It doesn't feel good. It's a little overcast. Thought it was going to rain. So I put on the shirt. Clearly not. Clearly not. But yeah, I'm just so confused. How can you want to be the authority? I don't believe what you do. Everyone wants you to believe that they live in this highfalutin lifestyle. World travelers. That's how they're rich and famous. Then seriously, my food budget is some of y'all living costs. I'll come on here and brag. I'll share some of my experiences with you, some of my dining choices with you. Hopefully, it would inspire you. You know what I'm saying? To eat outside the box every once in a while. Like I said, growing up, I ate between the same 11 to 13 meals my entire life. Fried chicken, fried fish, fried pork chops, spaghetti, macaroni and cheese, turkey wings, you know what I'm saying? Hamburgers, hot dogs, tacos. While I love those things, I try to eat a little bit differently. I try to let people know there's other options out there besides, you know, those things. And you can do it lavishly or on a budget. But to act as if you are an authority on something and you're not, because your life, what you show, what you present, should reflect who you are without you saying anything, without you having to open up your mouth, without you having to say, I am this, I am that. You should be able to come on here, show us a part of your life, and we understand what it is. But a lot of y'all on here can't do that. Don't do that. You have to be braggadocious. And when you're braggadocious, I think that something's missing. I look at what you're not saying. I look at your environment. I look at what you show me. But what you say, you can say anything. You can present yourself any way you want to present yourself by your words. It's your actions that I watch. How you choose to carry yourself. Not the self that you want people to believe that you are, but the self that you actually are. The self that you can't hide. Excuse me. That's what I look at. See? While I have a bistro style dining experience right now, tomorrow I can have a oxtail experience, a neck bone experience, a T-bone steak experience, and all that would be me. I can have a chicken and dumpling experience, and it all would be me. Because I showed you all that already before. I showed you a fine dining meal at home. I showed you a low country meal at home. Yes, you know, it's a little dining out fresco, a little conversation, because I don't understand why people are so worried about why Jay Wilson's talking about Dopey. It's so funny. Several people are worried about why Jay Wilson is talking about Dopey, but I'm wondering, why are you talking about Jay Wilson? We're not friends. I don't like him like that. He don't like me like that. We're cordial to one another. But y'all worried about why he's talking about Dolby. I'm looking at y'all asking myself, but they're so upset that I'm talking about Dolby. Why are they talking about him? I don't understand it. I don't get it. What's the difference? They're around the same age. He's he'll be 43. She's 55. She talks about him. Y'all see my finger that's touch holding onto my body. He's talking about her. I'm confused. He's doing commentary, making money, getting numbers on her name. She's making commentary and getting numbers on his name. Y'all said anyone can get it, right? Y'all said that no matter if it's a woman or a man, no matter the age, if someone attacks you, you can defend yourself. But yet everyone's so upset that Jay Wilson is talking about Dolby. And Dolby's talking about Jay Wilson as well. It's so funny. Because Sean asked a question. Well, he made a statement. I've heard Dolby ask Jay Wilson several times, what did she do to Vivian? Jay Wilson never asked the question. Well, the hypocrisy comes in when I've asked you, Sean, several times, what did I do to you in club chat in order for y'all to first start attacking me? Besides tell you no. And that question had never been answered. See what I'm saying, y'all? People want to attack Jay Wilson for the same shit that they do and have done and are doing. If Jay Wilson answers the question, what did W do to Vivian? Would you answer the question, Sean? And club chat? What I do to y'all in order for y'all to start attacking me 2.5 years ago, I didn't even attack you. All I said was, don't come in my chat, ask me no questions, and being rude to me. Dropping down to my chat with these whats and who. And that day, I was attacked by Maturers, by D. Ramsey, and since then, I've been attacked by Leo, Johnny Mac, Hills Alliance Queen, Murder Snow, Jesus Take the Will, and a plethora of other people who have never done anything to them. Only been nice, only been cordial, only been polite. So, if y'all want Jay Wilson to answer Dolby's question about what did Dolby do to Vivian, how about you start by answering my question? What did I do to y'all for y'all to attack me? I recall. I actually asked Murder Snow to cuss me out because I found it funny. I found it hilarious the way she cussed and drags people. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, everyone's worried about Jay Wilson, what he's doing to Dolby, Poe Dolby, right? And I said, I'm nothing against Dolby, nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? And now I hear that she has some embezzlement charges on her. Y'all want people to support her? Oh, okay. So y'all will support a rapist, a child molester, a child, you know what I'm saying, assaulter, a money launderer, a criminal, all because y'all don't like Jay Wilson. Mm, mm. Like I said, y'all constantly on here revealing yourself. Tito, sounds right. Hey, Darren, hey, baby. And I won't bend, break, get twisted up, or any of those things. Y'all should know that from the very beginning. It shouldn't be a surprise. It should be a shock. I told you from the very beginning. I came here a complete person, a complete individual. Not looking for friendships, not looking for relationships, not looking to be accepted by anybody, liked by anybody, looking for a place where I can get my opinions out, work on my public speaking, and able to communicate better with people, opposed to fighting and acting a fool. You know, a place where I can better work on myself. If I say so, and I must say so, I've grown a lot in those directions that which I want to accomplish. Thus, I'm okay with having small numbers, not many subscribers. But when I have to drag the complete fuck out of someone, because this is a skill set I've been having, I've been used to. But yeah, it's just confusing to me how people can be so caught up in what someone else is doing that they don't even see what they've done, which is exactly the same. And that's where the hypocrisy comes in. That's why the funny ha ha, he, the feeling sad for comes in. Because I see the similarities. Why can't you? You're asking for someone to do something, be someone. It's all done, y'all. That you can't be. You're asking for someone to be a bit bigger and better human being than you're capable of being. I find it funny. You know, wanting to be liked, wanting to be accepted has never been my plight in life. Wanting to fit in, want to be part of the cool kids, wanting to be part of the group, the norm, has never been my plight in life. I've never wanted someone to like me or allow someone to treat me any kind of way in order for me to fit in to a crowd or to a circle or to a certain mold that they felt I need to fit in to be around them. I come as I am. If you accept me for who I am, or you don't. I find it so funny. I said, not funny, he's funny sad that these people sit up here on this apparatus acting as though they are better than, they are more than, that they are not as broken as the next person. That we all see. And we all have our breaks and cracks and things that we deal with on a daily basis. The question is, are you dealing with them? Or are you masking them with the bullshit? Are you masking them? You know what I'm saying? By trying to pick on someone else, trying to deflect and distract. See, I deal with the fact that I grew up poor on a daily basis. That's why I overindulge myself. Not in debt, but I overindulge myself more than I have to, more than I should. You see how I say that you can't read me with something I've already dealt with and dealing with and already understood and recognized? Do I need to have steak and lobster and shrimp and scallops and expensive food on a daily basis? No. I do that because I didn't have anything to eat growing up, really. And when I did eat, well, not someone had to eat, I didn't have those type of luxuries growing up. And when I did eat, it was between the same 13 and 11 meals. We never had shrimp, grilled, barbecue, bacon wrap, sauteed, you know what I'm saying, scalloped, scampied. We didn't have shrimp growing up. The only fish we had was catfish. We didn't have salmon or pan seared trout, mahi, you know what I'm saying? Swordfish, things of that nature. All the things that I eat today, all the things I think to myself, we didn't have, you know what I'm saying, sirloin, um, ribeyes and strips and filet mignons and things of that nature. We didn't have all that. And we never had it all on one plate. That's why I could have lamb chops and steak and shrimp and scallops and lobster tails all on one plate with 1,001 side items. That's me dealing with what I didn't have growing up, understanding it, recognizing it, and doing it anyway. A way of me kind of flossing, but not really flossing, really just living my life, but at the same time flossing nonetheless. Being able to make signature cocktails and themes, a way of me flossing, but not really flossing, just living my life. Like I said, show me that you're living a good life without telling me you're living a good life. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to tell people that you're traveling all across the situations. You're planning trips because I see that as personally as a cry for help. You having to make friends on a social apparatus, knowing that the majority of people that you are hanging out with you don't like the way we used to talk. You know what I'm saying? The majority of people that you are dealing with is more of a you don't want to prove other people right. So you're to prove them wrong by continuing to associate yourself with people that you may not too much care for. I'm just saying. But once again, that's just me. Ooh, once again, that's just me. At that time, I'm different. See, I can handle my truths, deal with it, work through it, and move on. Like I said, y'all know I can hit y'all with a 5 course meal, a 5-star meal one day, and eat damn sardines the next day and be just as happy, just as content. I can eat ramen noodles the way it comes right out the package, or even dry out the package. That's how I used to do growing up. Or I could turn into a 5-star pad thai with ease. Because I encompasses all that from A to Z and everything in between. I encompass all that. All that's me. From the lowest of the low to the highest of the high. That's what it is. You know, that's what it is. See, I can tell people on here who are comfortable with themselves and the ones who put on shows and airs and things of that nature for the audience. I can tell and see the people who like who they are and the ones who put on airs, stunts, and shows for the audience. Hey, boo, look at him. Ain't he cute? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, but you don't want to show me, I still see. What you don't want me to see or hear, I still see and hear. You know, just is what it is. Yeah, I don't understand how people are so caught up in what someone else is doing. These two grown ups arguments. Why is Jay Wilson talking about Dovey all the time? Why are you talking about Jay Wilson all the time? Why is he your content? If you wonder why Dovey is his content, why is he your content? You want him to answer what she did to Dovey? How about you answer what he did to you for you to, you know what I'm saying, have this disdain for him? How about answering that? How about looking into that, diving into that? Do a commentary about that. See, it's so funny. Everyone that I got into it with, that I cussed out, that I don't like, that I've had disagreements with, I can tell you verbatim what they've done to me. Everyone. Throw a name out there or someone that I got into an argument with. I can tell you what they've done and have told you what they've done. Yeah. While I'm forgiving, understanding, compassionate, And all those things, I don't ever forget anything. Because you do it once, you can do it again. You've tried me once, you can try me again if I allow you to. So always remember what was done to me, what was said about me, who said it, and why they said it. Everyone that I've got into it with, from Kwani to Jay Wilson to Sean to Dee to Leo to Cunningham to Johnny Mack to even Shelly, I can tell you what they done to me, what they said to me, why I said what I said to them. See, without even thought, like say a name, I can concern what they've done. And I dare anyone to say that online. I dare anyone to say, well, that's not truthful, Jackie. You did this first. And some of the shit goes back years. No matter how much people deny it, it happened. Like I said, my memory is very long, and I'm very patient. You know, I know who I am. I know exactly what I can do, what I'm capable of, and all that. But yeah, everyone's asking for what did they do for him? What did they do to you? What did I do to y'all to be attacked? All I do is go here and eat and talk about what I seen on here that y'all put on here. Some of y'all don't like mirrors. I see. Some of y'all don't like your own reflections. Some of y'all don't like your own reflections because y'all don't like people to tell y'all who y'all are or what they see or seen y'all do, how they perceive you. They don't buy into what you how you want them to perceive you. You get upset. You get mad. Sorry, I just can't be a do person. It's not in my DNA. Never have been, never will be. I used to tell my mom when she did stuff wrong, respectfully. I still told her something I thought wasn't right, something that could be done better. Mommy, that's not right. I mean, you just said that yesterday. You said this yesterday. I don't know. That's my DNA to hold people accountable for their actions, their words. Has it gotten me in trouble in life? Yeah, of course it has. But that's why I'm able to do it because I'm not telling a person a lie, even at work when I do it. That's hypocrisy right there. What you said yesterday was this. What you accept from this person, you don't accept for that person. We see that. Or at least I do. And until everyone is held to the same standard, there is no standards. I do what I want to do. Just so happens it's within the guidelines of which you want me to do it. It just so happens it's within the guidelines, within the policies in which you put out there. And these people hold my livelihood in my hands. So you think I'm going to hold my tongue? These people who's attacking me for no reason? Come on now, stop it. Well, yo, our dining experience is over. My cocktail's almost gone. Got a little bit left. A sip or two. Yeah, I was just wondering why everybody so caught up in what Jay Wilson and Dobie's doing. Well, that's the main conversation on these YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? Why does it matter? Why does it matter what that man does to that lady? They're the same age. Her mouth is just as vile as his is. Just as quick and, you know what I'm saying, aggressive as he is. So y'all want people to fall into that, oh, she's a woman thing. Oh, she's helpless thing. No. Wasn't a pack. if she don't say his name, he won't say hers. Or sorry, tell her event within that same day. She made a video throwing him into her conversation. Some bullshit. I'm just saying. And what's so funny is that it was pointed out once again by Sean Bradley in the shady trickster that he is to double sided on the shade, saying that the people in Dolby's for her event couldn't afford to pay $250 for Airbnb. So why would they be expected to pay for travel and other expenses? Catch the shade, y'all. Catch the shade. Pointing out that they weren't able to pay for the Airbnb and the other things going on that cost $250. So why would we expect them to be able to pay for extra incidentals? Didn't Dover say she was a party planner? Well, didn't Sean say that she should have known? Question Jay Wilson, mind you, that, you know what I'm saying, all those extra things would have been at cost, not knowing what the difference is between Airbnb, all inclusive resort, and a hotel. I'm just saying, y'all, like, the shade is thick, the shade is clear. I mean, like nobody. He's shading all y'all, all y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't catch what you're doing. Like I didn't catch what you was trying to do with me. Baby, you can't shade me. Not the likes of you. And you know, behind the scenes, I would call your ass out left to right. We try to do that shit in public. I have to check you and correct you in public. I have to yell at the screen or have to go all through the motions. But yeah, Dobby, why you think he's helping you? He's shading you too, baby. I'm not saying I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't have a dog in this fight. Saying that you too broke to pay for Airbnb, saying that you and your people can't afford. And if you can afford an Airbnb, you can't afford anything else because that's probably the cheapest option y'all have. What's up, Deanna, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? We're almost done, baby. My drink is gone. My food is gone. The love is gone. I'm just saying. I just find it ridiculous. Like, I mean, the shade is real, and no one's catching. Everyone thinking that he's the savior. Oh, Sean's the savior. Sean's the savior. He's helping Dobie out. No, he's shading the fuck out of Dobie. He is shading the fuck out of Dobie. And if y'all don't catch it, you deserve whatever you get from him. If you don't catch the shade that he's throwing, you deserve whatever you get. You know? How would they expect them to pay for hotels and Airbnbs? I'm sorry, how do they expect them to pay for hotels when they can even pay for an Airbnb? How do people expect them to pay for an all-inclusive resort at $250 a night when they can't even pay for a $250 Airbnb? It was vodka, some triple sec, strawberry, um, simple syrup, and a little bit of strawberry seltzer water. It was really good. It was a fresh summer situation. You know, I had the little seafood salad wraps, and then I had a little tomato and avocado salad as well with a little bit of homemade vinaigrette, lime vinaigrette. It was a little something, some nice light summer day, you know. Ate all that, you know what I'm saying? It was good. But yeah, that was funny to me. Like, see, us at Club Chat, we know the difference. Anyone who does research knows the difference between the cost between an Airbnb, a hotel, and a damn all-inclusive resort. It doesn't take anything but Google to look it up. You don't have to be part of Club Chat or your situation to know the difference between the cost of these events. Yeah, it was good. It was delicious. If I made the seafood salad yesterday, and I put it in some romaine lettuce. It was really good. It was really good. But yeah, anyone who's worth their salt knows the difference between the cost between an Airbnb uh, hotel and all inclusive resort. I'm just saying, like, you bring yourself that is common knowledge to people who are well traveled and well versed in the travel industry. No one has to come on here every day, all day long to talk about it. If anyone who wants to do that was not, all they do is type it into Google. Like, it's not like you're giving people knowledge and business plans that no one has, that you have the secrets of. And what kills me, y'all act like this person is this all encompassing travel agent. But like I said, when you haven't been anywhere but on one of those little excursions, then yeah, you would think that. Anyone who travels know. You know what I'm saying? And find it inexpensive. So the thing is, what kills me is this. What happens on here is really funny to me. Now, granted, Jay Wilson's event was, in my opinion, janky. That's just is what it is. That's my opinion. But like I said, if you can give me what I'm giving, get myself at home, it's janky. It is what it is. If I can get myself the same experience that I can get at home in my own house, that I can create myself when I go traveling out of town, it's gonna be janky. It is what it is. But paying more doesn't necessarily mean it's a better experience. And see, what's funny is that you put down Circus in Vegas. Well, if you're gonna pay Circus $30 a night for Circus, whatever, you're saying you can with bed and this and there. But yet, then again, you contradict yourself, and it's hypocritical when you tell people to go out and have an experience. See, charging $30 for an event, those folks had to provide their own um, lodging, transportation to and from said event. So, if someone can only fly Spirit Airlines, discount airline like Southwest, then you're trying to put down their experience. Because remember, when you tried to fly me to New York, which I had to pay for the ticket myself, and you reimbursed me half the money, this rich person that you are, wasn't your points on Southwest discount airline? Wasn't Southwest? Didn't they buy out? What's it called? AirTran. It wasn't AirTran a discount airline. See, when you start acting and saying stuff as if you are this highfalutin person, like you on this Delta Sky Miles individual, that's the problem that I have. No, see, that's the point right there, Deanna. That's the point. I fly Southwest. When you put down places that are discounted or inexpensive, you know what I'm saying? Because you get the best deals in those places. That's the problem because you put down people who maybe that's all that they like or that's all that they can afford, but therefore they choose to do that because they want their family or their loved ones or themselves to have an experience without spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. He put down Circus. But if you put down Circus, you might as well put down, you know what I'm saying, all these other discount places and things that you do. When you go online and found coupon codes for different airlines and different hotels and things of that nature. See, it's not for me, it's not a read to say, well, go ahead and stay at Circus. Because if I chose to go to Vegas and I couldn't afford to stay where I normally stay, and Circus had a deal for me, guess what I would be? Circus motherfucking circus. It's not a read to say that. See, it shows who you are as an individual. When you think that people having an experience that you so adamantly says people should have is a problem. Exactly. Exactly. Right. Like I said, every place that he flies is on points that he collected from his job. but yet you want people to believe that you're this high food individual. It's easy to be flown to Australia for your job and then use the points from that to go to Tahiti. Hey, S. How you doing, sweetheart? I'm just saying. Shelly, you want to come here for a second, please? Before I can talk to you for a second, I have a couple questions for you, Shelly, if you don't mind. Put yes or no in the chat if you don't want to come. Deanna, you too. If y'all want to come, just let me know. But I have a couple questions for Shelly, pointedly. And Deanna, he mentioned you as well, saying that he wanted to know why you didn't have your fish fry yet. Trying to be shady, but asking why you worried about Dovey's event or telling her to have her event. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, y'all. Oh no, no, no. Stay for a little while. Stay for a little while. He missed it. He missed the event, Deanna. He missed the event. But yeah, I just find it funny. You know, all these rich folks, but yet, what I'm saying? All these rich folks. I know what you said. It was a family reunion, barbecue. That's what it was. There was no fish fry. But that was him trying to be shade. Like I said, it's the shade for me that people want to throw. And then when they get responded to and, drug on these YouTube streets by the little hairs on the back of their neck, they act like, they don't understand what's going on. They become victims. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. I see them thighs. I see them thighs.
Hey,
Let me
Food Junkie.
put the mic on. Speak, Deanna.
Yeah, this me, honey. I was trying to wait till my car quit beeping because I didn't feel like putting on no seatbelt. But he missed my event. He didn't see it. I had my event.
Did you?
Yeah, I had my event back in February. It was no charge. A few people, we got the WGQs and then we got the real WGQs, the club chat and the real club chat. So I guess the real WGQs got the memo and maybe YouTube or club chat didn't. It's not my fault they missed it,
Wait,
honey.
hold up. Was that event that one with the sit down dinner inside that building with the glass walls and all that? Was that the event?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Oh, that
everybody
event.
was dressed in maroon. Yeah,
Yeah.
the color was
Uh huh.
maroon and black, and
Right.
we all dressed up. We ate free food, good food, and we had good drinks and liquor, and nobody had to pay. They even got to take a few pictures on a 360. Didn't have to pay for that either.
Oh, we saw the gangster look that you and Josh pulled off. We saw that. We saw that.
Yeah, so I don't see how he missed it. Now, maybe because, it wasn't just advertised as a WGQ get together. A few people got invited,
Hmm.
I mean, maybe he missed it. I think he want to come. That's what I'm getting the vibe that he wants to come. Sean, if you want to be invited, just say so. We can make that happen.
That was a fancy fish fry.
Yes, yes, and that's what I said. Oh, we even decided to go deteriorate from the fish fry and have a look classy dinner.
Have a little sit down situation.
Yeah, yeah, have us some good hot food and stuff.
Okay, and no one ate fish the next day.
No, we ain't had no rewarmed fish. We didn't have no leftover. We didn't even have nobody trying to take all the food with them.
Oop.
We
And no
had
one.
enough to feed everybody. It wasn't no strangers lingering over the motherfucking food that came, and didn't nobody have to come to the event and cook. Better yet, is what I'm trying to say.
Wait, hold up. So no one was fucking in the kitchen while the food was being cooked.
None of that. No, no fucking over the food. Wasn't nobody getting high, smoking dope over the food. None of that. We ain't have none of that going on. Literally.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
hmm So maybe next time I'll make it public so they could come on in like a friend. Maybe
Mm,
they'll feel a little better. They can see how somebody really do it. And that
okay.
was a free event. So imagine if I charge a motherfucker. What's gonna happen?
Facts. Facts. 'Cause I mean,
Like,
actually, when I saw the table, it sounded like the tablescape is really nice. Like it had a little wraparound back to the chairs. It had a little
uh-huh.
centerpieces and stuff. I saw
Oh
that.
yeah, we rented chairs, we rented everything. Yeah. Pretty much
So,
when we have decorators, we have decorators,
okay. No, but
professional.
you did say that you know somebody who does really really good strawberries, and I think you showed us some that one time.
Uh-huh. That's another person. See, I told you we're jack all trades of country bunkins down here. We shit it and get it, okay? That's somebody totally different.
Also, they didn't do decorations.
No, they didn't do the decorations. I got somebody else that professionalizes in decoration. She do the catering. She do professionalize in catering, but that's another lane.
Oh,
hmm
so no one had to take on double duties.
Nobody had to worry about cleaning up behind themselves, taking out no trash, none of that.
So you didn't
Mm.
pass out drinks.
Oh no, everybody
Mm-mm.
went. They
Food
went to the
junkie,
cooler.
stop it.
They went to the cooler and got their own drinks. They had drinks, liquor, you name it. They had it all. Water. We had people that didn't drink. We had water on deck. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
oh no. So no
mm-mm.
one used their hands to mix macaroni and cheese.
Nobody was playing over the food. Nobody. Nobody was over there with their teeth out, slobbing and spitting all over the food. Okay. We ain't had none of that. None of it. We ain't even had nobody walking past the food, turning their nose up. We was just throwing away empty trays.
So what you're saying is that the people who got a plate actually ate the plates.
They ate the fucking plate.
Okay.
And then they asked me, did I have somebody cater? That's what I'm saying. Like, are y'all kidding me? Sean, you just cool out. Okay, cool out. Because you don't want me to come out here and show you up. And I'm just being real. And you call it stuck up, you call it whatever fuck you want to. Like I said, if I could have a free event and cater to 40 or 50 motherfuckers, okay, for the zero, the free 99, and they had to do nothing but dress appropriately. Okay, that's what we asked you to do, with your dress accordingly. That's all.
Wait, hold
Something
up, hold up,
simple.
hold up. There was no donations passed around.
Ain't nobody gave us shit.
Oh, and it was like what you
Ain't
said,
nobody
30,
gave
40
us shit. We
people.
had DJs, real DJs, all that shit.
We
Yeah,
saw
ain't
all
nobody
that.
gave us nothing.
We saw the 360 camera that happened like they were trying to do on the Housewives last week that didn't work.
Wait, who did a camera like that?
The Housewives of last week of Atlanta tried that and it didn't work.
What
But
they
Deanna
tried?
Irvin, hold up. Not Deanna Irvin outdid the Housewives.
What the housewives tried to do? Oh,
I
They
child.
done
tried
missed
to,
something.
no, Sonia Richards Ross, the new cast member, tried to do a
Uh-huh.
360 camera at her event, and it wasn't working. It kept messing up.
Oh,
Oh.
poor thing. Poor thing.
So
It's
Deanna
rough
Irvin
out
got to
here.
work there. Damn,
But
not the
yeah,
country. Okay.
so when I do have an event, the people that I know, y'all already know how we rock. But for anybody else, we got something in store for y'all if y'all want to attend. You're more than welcome. We don't discriminate. And we like to party and have fun. So don't y'all come down here on no bullshit or you probably won't make it back.
So you're not going to be begging for donations and stuff like that online.
Oh no. The people who want to attend, they're gonna pay what they're gonna pay, and then that's gonna be it. Now, all that asking for what I'm asking for donations for? What sense would that make?
I
Why
don't
would I
know.
need somebody paying for my water fountain and ice figure? I don't
Oh,
need that.
and your liquor.
And my liquor. Thank you. Motherfucker got
Anything.
donated free liquor for something I paid for. Fuck out of here. Sean,
So,
boy, let me shut up.
so what you're saying is that you have connections that actually you work with for these events.
Yes, that actually do events. Not nobody I met off of YouTube. Itself, I ain't gonna lie now. I am gonna get the hood table to hook us up a cake.
Oh yeah, don't cater
But
everything.
other than that, okay.
You cater everything. Cater everything.
Okay. But
She wants
other than
competition for
that,
these
nah.
kids. Okay. I'm just saying. I mean, like, 'cause it was questioned why you worry about Dobie's event when you didn't have yours yet.
I didn't worry about Dovey's event. Why is he mad? Because I said I hope Dovey have her event. So isn't he supposed to be helping her? So what I'm picking up is shade from him.
Oh,
If you're
yeah, but
supposed to be helping somebody with an event, and all I said was I hope Dovey do have her event. I don't know. My hopes might not come true, but shit, it is what it is. I don't wish no bad on Dovey.
I
But if
told
you're
Dobie that.
supposed to be helping her, why is you trying to shade me and shade Dovey at the same time? Like, Sean, shut the fuck up. You done got your foot back out here and you used Dovey to do it. How
Hmm.
pitiful is that? Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. How pitiful is that? But now you got your foot back out here. Get my pussy out your mouth. You say you like cock. Get my pussy out your mouth, please. Like, damn, the
Oh my
fuck
god.
over it.
Well, I mean, but I said that probably like 30 minutes ago. I said that y'all was here. Didn't I say that? It was shade towards Dobie. It wasn't shade
Mhm.
towards somebody else.
Well, I got here tardy to the party, so I missed like all of what you said until I had commented, right?
Uh huh.
But the whole situation is this, and I said this before. I was like shaking when she said that because I'm like, this is the first time I've heard somebody say he's using her for content. That's exactly what I said, and how it's going to even well to get his foot back, in the beef sector because nobody was checking for him,
Right.
and what's going to happen afterwards because we all know how he is.
Right.
If
He
he's
gonna drag the
still
shit out of her.
right, if he's still talking about Vegas Gate from the first time, and if he's still talking about he bought an airline ticket for James 10,000 years ago, after he finishes with this nonsense with Dovey, this is going to be his content for another 3 4 years because he's going to be airing her out and talking about her and what they did and what they didn't do. It's going to be all of this stuff. Now I
Hmm.
listened to like a little bit of Lovely Love, and she on her thing she had Brooke's name in the title, and she was like, Brooke, come over here, I just need to know something or whatever.
I saw
And
that title.
then she said, now this is now whether it's true or not, I don't know, this is just based off of her commentary. She said that Kwani's been on the phone with Dovey.
She
We
has.
all right. I mean, can nobody else see how this whole thing is going to turn out? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to turn out well because just my interaction with Dovey, I already know what it is. If she continues to have it, great, wonderful. But he's going to use her for content and he's going to drag her. He's only helping her because he thinks that it's hurting me or, you know what I'm saying, or
Jay
others.
Wilson.
But
Yeah.
yeah, Jay Wilson, but no.
No,
So
but
what did
my
he
question
say?
was
Because
this.
I don't know what he said.
Well, my question was this. Like, he's really worried about why Jay Wilson's worried about Dobie's event. But my question is this. The bigger question I have is, why is he worried about what Jay Wilson's worried about?
Right. Because it's content for him.
Right. And my
I
thing
don't
is,
think he really cares. He knows that it don't make sense. Who's doing an event that's supposed to take place in less than a month, if I'm correct?
hmm
Yeah, less than a month. And she only had 4 people to give her any kind of money. Her
but
words.
let me tell you what the shade was that he threw at her. He said, I don't know why people are expecting people to pay for hotels and or all inclusive resorts when they can't even pay $25 for the Airbnb. And Dobie knows that. That came directly out of his mouth in those exact words. And if I'm lying, someone let me know that I'm lying. Because that's exactly what I heard him say. He said,
That's
how
shade right there.
the shade?
The
Yeah.
same way that he thought that we had $150 to get his fucking nut ass, then turn around and pay for our plane ticket, then turn around and pay for these goddamn hopes of a goddamn what y'all call the motherfucker?
The
What you
what?
call the damn thing? What you call
The
it,
pig
Oh,
Charlie?
war.
When they come to
oh,
get you and have you going in there for that class
yeah,
for a
yeah,
damn
yeah.
hotel room,
Yeah. What's it called?
timeshare
Yeah,
bullshit.
timeshare scheme. Timeshare
Bitch,
scheme.
you ain't counted our motherfucking money and gave a damn about nobody. So how you
Well,
figure trying to be smart? See, that's all that old smart, dumb shit. You want some goddamn attention, Sean. But see, Dopey gonna motherfucker get your ass down there and put a hex on your stinking ass. It gonna be one that goddamn Leo and D Rams. Well, Leo probably ain't gonna help you because she about ain't fucking with you no more half ass. But D Rams ain't gonna be able to get it off because she just practicing. She ain't got it down quite yet. She trying to get her mind and release her job and shit.
But yeah, but
Wait,
thing
I'm
is,
confused. So is now Sean supposed to be going to dope vacation?
no. But I mean,
Oh,
no. Thing is, if someone says something else was not, he'll show
Why
up.
would he be helping so much and his stinking ass ain't going?
I heard that he was supposed to be sponsoring her, which would make sense if he's sponsoring. Why not go? But and let well, they probably will go to maybe to record and make fun of her later on.
Mm.
I don't know because I honestly the last time, and I actually didn't even watch him at all, but he had my name in the title. Actually take it back because I'm calling myself something. No, he had Home Invader, and
Uh-huh.
then I made the video, and then I was watching. I think I was watching you, and I was hearing what you said about him that he had said about me. So then
Uh-huh.
I responded back with that. But I've like asked him 10 billion times to like stop speaking on me because I don't speak on him. I don't talk about him. And then he does what he does, and then he plays stupid. Like everybody's just bothering him for no reason, but he's not checking for nobody.
Right.
Yes, you are.
And the big question was he kept asking Jay Wilson was, what did Dobie do to Vivian? But my question to him was, what did I do to you?
Right.
You
What did
hear?
I do to him except for quit fucking with his nasty ass and the bitch went to lying on me? Motherfuck
Right.
what I did to him. He can kiss my motherfucking ass and suck rocks.
But the thing is, that was my point. My point was you're worried about what Jay Wilson's talking about was not, but you need to be worried about answering questions about what you've done.
Right.
He
And
over
then
there.
here's the other question. What has Vivian done to Sean for him to say she was the reason why Jay Wilson got a dog is because he wanted to look at something that was uglier than Vivian. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even know
Well,
her. She don't
Vivian
know
is
you.
ugly as fuck.
Lord Jesus. But good question though. Good question. Hold on, y'all. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Y'all keep on talking.
Yeah, because he was pretending like he was trying to save her from me, and he was acting like he was like paying her a compliment, and then he like disrespected her at the same time. And the only reason why I knew about that is because the clip was in Brian's video, and then he played, and I was like, damn, when did he speak on Vivian or whatever? And I think that Jay Wilson just said something like told Vivian to basically step away from it because if she don't trust you, then why be bothered? Vivian never really explained to him what Dovey has said or anything like that. So I don't know why people think that that's what happened because it didn't. So I don't know, and I don't think he even cared. He's just basically this helped him to get his foot back in the beef sector because nobody was checking for him. So yeah, now he's trying to milk the whole situation.
Yeah, so that was the thing I was wondering. Like you worry about what's going on. Like I said, y'all know me and Jay Wilson are not cool. Jay Wilson don't like me, and I don't care for him. But at the
Right.
same time, we can tolerate each other. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have to attack him every moment that I can. Now, some people can or want to. That's fine. But my whole thing is, you worry about the wrong things. You need to worry about the troops that you said you're planning. Make sure those are cool. Don't worry about what's
Right.
going on with Dovey and Jay Wilson. They have nothing to do with anything.
Well, if he don't worry about what folks do, what the fucking content he gonna have? Who he gonna talk about?
Baby, I have no idea.
Nobody. Them folks over there tired of hearing about pink asshole.
True.
So he got to keep up with what's going on out here because them folks is tired of hearing about asshole.
He's truly a fucking hypocrite, though. He's really a hypocrite. Everything that he talks about or complains about, he's doing the exact fucking thing that he's bitching and complaining about.
And that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. My whole thing is like someone like him, like that y'all think that he likes y'all. Y'all think that he's cool. Y'all gotta realize that I actually spoke with him behind the scenes. Like, so we were cool at one point in time when he thought he was gonna get some. So it was always know what I'm saying, a complaint about somebody in club chat. It was
Right.
always a nonsense. It was always about, you know what I'm saying, basically clowning people that he quote unquote liked in public, but dogging in private. But
Right.
they in my place, like I said, if it don't involve me, I'll correct you on what you said about me and how I fit into it. But other than that, y'all keep on thinking that he likes you. And Dobie, like I told you, I don't have a dog in this fight, but at the same time, you realize he's clowning you. He's building shit up just to go against you. And if not him, the people in this crew is.
Right.
The back
It's
channel.
listen, it's all gonna come out on Mad Day and at the end of the day, and even with Dovey, because everybody knows what Dovey gives. She can be just as sweet as she wants to be when it's convenient for her. And when she wants to get gutter and down outright nasty, even if you haven't done nothing to her, she gonna do it. So if anybody thinks that they're not gonna hear how she truly feels and confirm some of the stuff that I said about who she said she did not want there under no circumstances, ain't nobody gonna speak on that now. Later on, she gonna say it, and won't nobody say, "Well, Shelly did say that. Shelly did say that." I said, "Remember what I said about Brooke?" And then I heard, when I was listening to Tracy commentary about when people was trying to ask Brooke, did she pay her money or whatever, she hadn't been on YouTube or whatever. And I was like, okay, I ain't no need of me keep on trying to convince people of stuff that's really happening if they don't want to hear it. So
Right.
everybody want to play stupid? Let's play dumb together. You know?
I want to tell you so much before you have to learn it on your own.
Right.
And like I said, the only thing
Right.
I did was tell him, don't drop down my chat and say who. That's all I said. Because you think that, cause like I said, that was shade. Like, I wasn't supposed to pick it up and call you out on it. But yeah. But sure, my question to you is this.
Mm-hmm.
He kept saying that the video I made about, saying, I forgot the title of it, but it was probably like 3 or 4 videos ago. But basically, when he was addressing you, my thing was, you said that you don't talk about her was not, but yet didn't you say that he released that video several times, like several months before?
Yeah. Yes. And the reason why he released it, this is what I was well, I wrote it in the thing, but I'll break it down. When we were all over, because it had started on if I'm correct, I think it was either Deanna's channel or Joyce's channel, but I feel like I want to say it was Joyce's channel. And that was the day when all of us had ended up being on that panel. Like, I remember Deanna being there, me being there, you were up there. I want to even say Heidi had came over. Joyce was what there. It was almost everybody. Jay Wilson was over there. Everybody that at some point had either asked to be a part of the show or was a part of the show was over there on that panel that day.
No, I was over there being nosy. I ain't want to be a part of shit. They had gave me enough.
No, 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 not the second show. Remember, like, because they had asked you to be a part of it, the first one, you didn't agree to it, but they had asked you. So remember when we was all like kind of telling bits and pieces about the show? You remember what I'm talking about, Food Junkie? Because you was
Now I
over
know.
there,
Now I know.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
That was Joyce channel. Was it Joyce channel? I think it was Joyce channel. So I remember like so many of us was over there, so everybody was just giving like, and Pam was over there, so everybody was giving their little piece, like when they first heard about it, who asked them, or whatever. So right after that, Olivia, sometimes Olivia don't always be around when stuff is going on, so then Olivia started talking about it. So that day, a lot of us had hit the panel again and was explaining bits and little pieces, and some of it was new news to some people. Some people knew some about it or whatever. And that's when I said my butt was touched. When I
Yeah.
said my butt was touched, then Sean put the video out, and he said he was waiting for me to do something, because they had already been watching it on the Zoom and this and that and all this other stuff. And so yeah, so then that's when he started with that. um and so he said he had been holding it like as far as like some type of revenge towards me or whatever. And I was
Mm.
just like, whatever. And so, but ever since then, he continues to keep doing stuff, to me, or trying to do whatever. I guess because I said that, or maybe because
Why you
So
ain't called the police on him?
I mean, I still can, you know what I mean? I put my little. Everybody said just leave it alone, leave it
I was
alone.
just asking because I know you had told Jay Wilson to call the police on me, so I was like, shit, if somebody
Wait,
had to
hold up.
sell my ass.
When did I tell Jay Wilson to call the police on you?
When y'all talked about somebody doxed Jay Wilson and he lost his job and I was a cause and of it too.
See,
I did a
this
whole
is
live and
hold
asked
up,
you to
hold
come
up,
over
hold up,
there
hold
and
up.
talk to me about it.
Mm-mm. This is when people get shit way going because I never said you was the cause of him losing his job or getting him doxxed or whatever. I said you need to call the police and make a report if people are calling your job. So why would I say that? Like that, I don't even be
That's why I
recommending
did the
telling people
live.
to
I was
call the
trying to ask
police
you to
on
come over
nobody.
there. I was trying to ask you to come over there and tell me about it. I did a whole live waiting on.
No. No. Now somebody came in my live, unless this was the other day, because somebody came in
Now this was a
Tracy's.
while ago.
Okay, because somebody came in Tracy's live just morning and said, ask Shelly why she don't have no smoke for Deanna. And Deanna just dragged her son or some shit like that. And
Now
then
they lied to you. What happened was we was doing a reminisce video. All my videos still up. It was matter of fact the last one I did. We was reminiscing and we was talking about everything that happened on YouTube. Your son came up, but I ain't dragged him.
so he came up for what?
That's because we was talking about it. We was talking about what was going on YouTube, and he was one of the subjects when his girlfriend died,
Right.
and you went down there to the thing. Yeah, we talked about it. We ain't leave no stone unturned. Matter of fact.
Oh, well, it is what it is. But my son ain't killed nobody. So if that's what anybody's saying, then that's just some foolishness right there on a whole nother level. But I take it that people say that shit to try to trigger me, but it's not a trigger for me because, I don't know, especially any black young male in this day and age or this shit, not even this day and age, just gonna be walking around fucking free, or that is gonna kill his girlfriend but be at the funeral speaking. That makes zero fucking sense at all.
What's up, Spicy Red? How you doing, baby? But yeah, I mean that's my whole thing. Like I was just confused as to what all the interest was with all these people worried about Dovey, as if you know what I'm saying that was the main topic, and then wonder why
They're
people.
not worried about Dovey. That's just an excuse to beef with people or have arguments with people or whatever. It's just content. That's all it is for him. But like I said, I'm not going to sit there and be tolerating his nonsense. He's not going to keep on bothering me. Period. He's not.
I definitely understand that because my thing is with that, like I said, there's a lot of things about people that he touches and pokes at, and then when someone responds, he won't play innocent and victim. You know what I'm saying? Call all kind of crazy was not. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Dovey, baby, how you doing?
Jesus Christ.
Don't start. Don't start. Please don't start.
I ain't said nothing. I know she came over here for a fight, child.
She don't fight on my channel. Dovey don't fight over here.
Oh,
Dovey don't fight over
okay.
here. Just like if you and Deanna could talk to each other, was not with somewhat respect, Dovey could do the same thing. Over here is a free place.
We've been
I know
respectful.
you
Ain't
said
nobody up here
yes.
cutting up.
I'm saying yes, y'all doing it. That's what I said.
I just want to know. I do have another question, but it's gonna seem real messy, so I'm gonna leave that well enough alone.
Is it for Shelly?
Yeah, it would have been for Shelley, but I said I'm gonna leave well enough
Do
alone.
you mind or no?
Yeah, it's probably best we just leave that alone
Okay.
because you know
Good.
what I'm saying. Like, I don't know
Oh, we
what
ain't
the
had nothing to do with your child. Now I was off of that subject. If that's
no
what
no
you was
no
talking.
no. That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh,
What I'm
okay.
saying is, you
Hmm.
know what I mean. Like, for anybody to be speaking on my child, like I don't have no. There's no conversation for me to have, whether it be cordial or whatever. If it's some crazy shit.
No,
Now,
she said
if
it
the
wasn't about your child. She said it was just a question in general. It wasn't about your child at all.
no, I'm saying the fact that my
Oh,
child has already been spoken on.
okay.
Now,
Oh
if
yeah,
it's
I'm gonna
something
talk
of
about what I want to talk about. So if you don't want to talk no more, it's been one. That's nothing to me. But I'm gonna talk about whatever go on YouTube that I see that I feel like I want to hit my live button and say.
that goes two
So the
ways.
conversation is done.
So, what's your next question, Food Junkie?
Um, I'll talk about what y'all talking right now. I got myself. I need to make myself another drink right quick. Y'all,
Oh,
please talk and be cordial. I'll be right back.
I'm good.
You finna fix another mix of food, junkie. Let me mix me one.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to make one.
Child, I was watching your seafood salad that you made.
Last night,
Yeah, I like how you chop everything up and have it in the little containers and all. Some people don't do that. I know that they should, but they don't, or they be having shit in 10,000 different fucking colors and containers. Pet peeve of mine. Can't do it.
yeah, that's what I had for dinner tonight. That's what we ate at the beginning of the live was me eating that on some romaine lettuce um cups, and then had a little bit of tomato and avocado salad as well with that.
I need to hire you to be my personal chef when I come back to Atlanta.
Well, the next event you have, just hire me. You know what I'm saying? Put me on.
I already said with all of this right here, I was supposed to do another meet and greet, and I'm like, nope, I don't even want to meet, and I don't want to greet with no goddamn body, nobody, not
Yeah.
one single. Nope, I'm good.
K Shauna, baby. K Shauna. K Shauna, baby. I need a drink. Ooh, but I want no dead air over here. I don't want no dead air. I need another drink. I want no dead air. Whew. Dovey, you want to come up, sweetheart?
Oh Jesus.
Shelly, you can do
I'm
it.
not gonna argue with Dovey. She can come up here and cuss me out. I ain't gonna say a word. Let
Dovey,
her
I'm going
do
to drop
it.
the link for you, baby, okay? Because you wanted to get on here the other day.
Who wanted to come up? Dovey?
Yeah, like the other live when I was talking about the situation, she was in
Oh,
the
okay.
so
Yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing.
so Dovey, if you want to come up, baby, the link to the drop. But like I said, over here we are respectful of each other as much as possible. And that way I will have time to make my drink if Dovey comes up. Dovey, you ain't gonna show me no pussy pictures, are you?
Me?
Oh my God.
I don't do that. I
How
never
you doing?
did that, but no, I ain't gonna do that.
I don't know, honey. I tell y'all, what's her name? What's her lady name? Rhonda. Yeah, I had Rhonda
Oh
backstage
yeah, I
trying to
was there.
put the phone down. I said, "What the fuck is Rhonda doing?" Child. I
I was
guess she got
there.
mad because I left her backstage so long, and she called us. I wasn't paying attention at first, and I went back there to let somebody else up. She got the phone down between us. She had on pants, but you get the picture. Hey, I said, "What the fuck is Rhonda doing?" Huh?
So Dovey,
Yes,
how you doing, sweetheart? How's your weekend?
quiet, great,
Now you know the
slow.
questions. Slow?
Yeah, slow.
Girl, you beating these
But it's
streets up.
okay.
How can it be slow?
I know it's just slow. Just relaxing. What I mean by slow.
Okay. Now you saw the video earlier about that Sean made, right?
Sort of, kind of. I don't know what he was saying, but I did drop down and say hello.
Okay. I was gonna say you was in the chat.
No, yeah, I was in the chat, but I did not stay in the chat. I just dropped
Okay.
by and said hello, and then I was up and out of there.
Since you and Shirley are both here, the other
Come
day,
again?
I said, since you and Shirley are both here, the other day, I could have sworn that you, Shirley, and Jay Wilson had a truce. And the truth was, if you don't say their names, that was Shirley said she'll mention you regardless. But you and Jay Wilson said that if you don't mention his name, he won't mention your event. But later on that night, you mentioned his name. So that's why he keeps talking
And,
about your event. Why is that?
Well, if it's anything pertaining to my event, I
That's
don't
not
want to
that.
talk nor to answer that question. But anything else, I would mind to answer it.
But Dovey, I
I don't
told
want
you,
to hear
But
no more
Dovey,
business.
girl, you act
Dovey,
like you
listen,
been we in
Dovey,
court, girl. What happened at the event? Ain't nothing happened already. She said,
Dovey.
No,
she,
yeah.
I asked about the event, baby. I asked you a question pertaining to you and Jay Wilson's feud that y'all still have going on. I said, the question is, y'all made a truce on Jay Wilson's panel a couple of days ago. The truce
It is.
was
I
if
was
you don't mention his name, he won't mention your event. But
okay.
you mentioned his name.
When the question was asked about me, I asked pertaining to his name, then I responded to it. But for me to come out and just face blather and say his name, no, I did not. I kept my word. But if I'm on somebody else's panel and they are asking a question dealing with fact with his name, of course I will answer that. Because for
Now,
me to start a conversation pertaining to his name, I will not do that.
I understand that, Dovey, but
No, no, it don't go like that
don't tell me,
when a person go
Dovey,
ahead. I'm sorry.
Dovey,
Go ahead.
Dovey, Dovey,
I'm
listen,
sorry.
please.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Please don't tell me no on my panel.
No, I didn't
No,
say
don't tell me no on my panel, please. Let me ask the question first and let you see where I'm coming from and where people are coming from. The
okay.
video that Sean made today was attacking Jay Wilson. Like I said, I don't like Jay Wilson like that either. I'm not his friend, his buddy, or his pal. But right
Right.
is right, wrong is wrong. This
Mm-hmm.
today, Sean made a video attacking Jay Wilson, asking why is he still talking about your event? Now I'm asking you the question, and please let me try to connect the dots for you before you interrupt. Now you can answer if you want to, if you don't have to answer if you don't want to. But the other day, you and Jay Wilson made a pact. And the pact was if you don't mention his name, he won't mention your event. Later on that night, like you just stated, you was on someone else's panel and they mentioned his name, so you responded. My point is this: if you don't want him to mention your event like y'all made that agreement to do, you could easily said, me and Jay Wilson has come to some type of agreement that I won't mention his name and he won't mention my event. So I respectfully not going to answer your question about Jay Wilson. Just like you told me just now, you're not going to answer any questions about your event. So if you can tell me the same thing, why can't you tell the person's panel that she was on the same thing about Jay Wilson so he wouldn't have to keep mentioning your event for the past couple of days? Because the only reason why he started mentioning your event again was because you mentioned him and or responded to a question that was about him. And clearly he didn't like the response. Do you not see why he continues to talk about your event? Is my question. Does it make sense or no?
No, you said a whole lot of things and went into so many things. So just ask one sentence at a time and I will be able to answer that. You just said a whole lot of things.
I gave a little background, but let me make it a little bit clearer. Do you see why Jay Wilson is still mentioning your event? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Do you agree that after your truce, you mentioned Jay Wilson again?
Yes.
So does it not make sense that he would mention your event after y'all made that truce when you mentioned his name?
No.
Okay, can you please explain it to me, please?
Which one?
The last question.
What was that? No, I'm serious. No, what was that?
Do you not see why he would mention your event after y'all made a truce of not mentioning your name?
Yes. No, excuse me. No, I don't see why he should mention my event. No.
Okay, so why? Can you please explain to me why you don't understand that?
Because it's my event and not his. It's not nothing. It have not come. It have not happened.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying. When
I
it's
understand
something
that.
that belongs to someone else, it's not your business and your concern. But if you want to talk about me as a person, that's all the free for all you can.
Okay,
But talking about my event, it ain't happened.
okay, I
So I
understand that.
answered two questions in one.
Okay. Another question I have: do you not? What was y'all like? I heard the truth, but in your understanding, what was the truth about?
What truth?
Truth, 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 not truth, truth.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
A couple of days ago, Dovey, it was you, Jay Wilson, and Shelley on his panel. You and Jay Wilson came to a truce, which is an understanding that if you don't mention his name, he won't mention your event.
Correct.
Correct, right? So you understand that?
Correct.
Okay. So if you later on that evening mentioned his name, do you not understand why he would mention your event?
No.
But don't. Okay. The understanding
I'm
was
over here
No,
screaming.
I heard what you said. But do you
okay.
understand the question that you are asking? If you Jay wants to want to talk about me, then he talk about me. Don't talk about my
About
event.
her
That's something
event.
can
I
happen.
kind of
That's
got
what.
that. I got
Okay.
that, but Dovey petty as fuck. Listen, I was over here screaming. This bitch hollering, no, yeah, no. Cause
No,
she
he said a
said if
direct
she
question,
said
yes or
something about
no.
him, you talk about me. Don't talk about what I got going on.
There
But
you go.
you know, I
I
got it. I got it.
I
But
know I
child,
get
you
it
ain't
too.
shit.
But I get it
Cause
too. But
everybody was looking at her like the slow moment though.
no, no,
For real.
no. I get that too. But my point is for to understand the agreement they had with each other. Because the problem was that he kept talking about her event. So the agreement was if you stop mentioning me as far as saying what I did and how you're gonna sue me, XYZ, this and the third, I will no longer mention your event. But apparently she said
Okay.
something.
Wait a minute. Hold on one second. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Food Johnson. Before we
Yes,
go to
ma'am.
that Nate section where you were finna say apparently, that's not going to stop what I don't already started pertaining to with my attorneys and the law. So I don't care agreement, promise. Nothing ain't in writing in stone nor been notarized.
Okay.
Okay, that ain't gonna
I
stop
get
me
that.
for what I'm doing.
No, see, thing is, Dovey, I
You
think
know, wait a minute, Food Young. I'm not slow, dumb, ignorant,
I
or
didn't say that.
retarded.
Who said
I
that?
must
Did I call
I
you that?
understand completely.
Did I
Do
call
you
you that?
understand what I'm saying? My idea ain't
Did
got
I
nothing to
call
do
you
with
that?
what he got to do and say about me. That's what it's
Did,
about.
did I call you slow or stupid like that, Dovey? I never
No,
called
no,
you
no,
out your name.
no. I'm just saying to you, I do comprehend and
Okay, I understand
understand.
that. But you can't comprehend something that I haven't said yet. If you keep telling me no and
Dovey, in
something,
all fairness, you asked him to slow it down for you. So you told him to tell you a little bit at a time and
basic
one
that
at a
way.
time. And then when he
Food
did what you
Young, let's
asked him to
keep it
do.
between. I'm talking to
Oh, I'm
Food
sorry.
Young
Shelly,
is
I'm
Shelly,
sorry.
stop,
I'm
addressing me.
just
please.
trying
Let's
to
keep
help
it. Let's
out.
keep it like
Shelly,
this
stop.
in order.
Please,
Pardon
stop.
Let's
me.
stay in order. Okay, go ahead, Food Junkie.
Please, Shelly, stop. Can someone take the love chat on my chat, please? I don't need all that in here. So, sorry. So, Dovey, I
Yes,
understand what you have going on outside of YouTube with your lawyers and things of that nature. No one said
yes.
he didn't ask you to stop that. So, like I said, I don't know what you said about him or to him that actually got him start talking about you. Was not you could have just said his name. But if the understanding is don't say my name on YouTube and I won't mention your event on YouTube, that was a verbal agreement between you and him. Nothing to do with lawyers and outside of YouTube. It was going on YouTube. So when you mentioned his name, that was a breach in the contract, the verbal contract you guys had here on YouTube. I'll drop it again. You understand? She's screaming.
I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Do you
Let
understand
me.
that aspect?
No, no,
Go
no.
ahead, sweetie.
Okay, let me see the me and you can understand with this here what I'm saying to you and what you are that I'm understand. I'm saying to you and what I'm getting to understand for you to know what I am saying. It does not matter. Is it YouTube verbal? YouTube ain't nothing. Okay? Whatever. Someone mentioned his name or I mentioned his name. This thing is too far gone to be in order. Don't say nothing about my event. Don't say nothing about my name. That's too far gone. So I can sit here all day and say to him, yeah, yep, it's good. Anyway, when I was greeting, saying that, that was a sarcastic remark. I know it's impossible. It's too far gone. He's saying my
What's too
name.
far
I'm
gone,
saying his
Jovi?
name. In my event, it's too far. That was a sarcastic remark in my response because it
Okay,
was too far gone and impossible.
okay, I get it. But what's
Okay,
too
that
far
part
gone,
is that.
Jovi?
Huh?
What's too far gone, sweetheart?
It's too far gone for but the damage and the things that he have done and said. It's too far gone to back up and say, "Don't you say nothing about my event, and I won't say nothing about your name."
I get
It
it.
ain't
I
no more
get it.
days like that. It's done.
I get
That
that
that could have
aspect.
been taken care when it wasn't your business.
I
So
get
that's
that.
all that I got to
But,
say about that.
but Jovi, question for
Yeah.
you: Can you do you possibly think that his aggressive behavior towards you in this moment in time could be because you lied on him about Big Mike stealing chicken from a church, being arrested, being married, and having kids?
Okay. I don't know if that was a problem with him. When I said that, he should have did that 2 years ago. Okay. So incidentally, it didn't bother with him for him to come with me because I'm having the event that sparked him to say, "Oh yeah, she lied on dinner fact with the chick." If it bothered you, if I did some kind of damage control to you as a lie, then put papers on me, nigga. Then I told you that too many times.
I understand what you're saying. He should have attacked you when you attacked him, but
When
you
hold on,
can't
if
tell
it was wait a
someone.
minute, this is what I'm saying. If it was damage control 2.5 years ago, no, it been 2.5, 3 years ago. If it was damage control to him, messed up him reputation, all this here that could have that Dobie said, did in fact that he stole church. What they call it? What that boy say? Something did in fact with a chicken stuff what Dovey had said, if it did damage control, that Dovey said that he been to prison, he had a wife and all this kind of stuff here. You should have put papers on my ass. That would shut me up. Is it a lie or a truth? It would shut me up for repeating hearsay. Okay? That would have did it. But it didn't do that to you.
But
But I
Dovey, how
can
did
tell
he?
you what it did to me for what you said.
What did he do to you, Dovey?
The things what he had did to my event. Oh no, I'm not gonna discuss. I'm not gonna
Okay,
discuss that.
okay.
No,
So you
I'm not. No,
saying
no, no,
that
no,
he?
no.
Okay,
I'm not
I
gonna say
got
that.
it. I got it. I got it. So what you're telling us is that you want us to believe that Jay Wilson repeating what you said caused irreparable damage to your event and to the fact that where it had your event to be postponed? Yes or no, please. That's all you can say. If you don't want
No,
me,
you said that, not me.
so
I didn't tell you what a damage that he did. You just said that, not me.
okay.
I just said I'm
So
not gonna
David,
say nothing like that. I can't say that.
I understand that, but I'm asking you a question. You can answer it. You can still say the same thing if you want to.
No,
But you want us to believe that what he did was so egregious that it caused irreparable damage to your events. That's why you got lawyers involved. I'm confused about how you got lawyers involved. Did he threaten you?
no, no, no. I would not. Please. Now you want to ask me a question? You have me. That is for the professional that what I'm paying for, not for me to air it out and being on YouTube with that part
You're
that you
absolutely
don't
right.
talk or say about. So
You're
please
absolutely right.
don't ask me about that because I don't
Okay.
owe you to get up on your okay. Go
I
ahead.
get it. I get Dolby. You know
So
what?
don't ask me
I
that.
got it.
Okay.
Now, let's not do this, okay? Because I'm not the one you want to do all this with. I said I got it. But at the same time,
Okay.
there are still some misunderstandings that we're all having that doesn't make sense. Now, you want people to have empathy and sympathy for you, but yet you tell us everything up to a month before your event, but now it's someone else's fault that your event fell through. When Sean today, that's why I asked you, did you see his event? Sorry, did you see his live? Was shading you throughout your situation, saying that people that was going to your event didn't have the money to pay for your said event. Sean said that if they couldn't pay $250 for an Airbnb, how were people to expect them to pay for a hotel room or even an all-inclusive resort?
Okay, do you
He's
want me to
being
respond right there?
unfair.
You want to
And I'm
go?
saying, no,
What
let me,
Sean was
let me
saying.
finish, please. I'm not done.
Go
So what
ahead, sir.
I'm trying to finish, please. I need to breathe. So what I'm saying is that I didn't hear anything more irreparable what Jay Wilson said, although he was clowning and shading and joning you, different than what has been said by pretty much everyone who has talked about your event. So why single him out opposed to everyone else who said that your event was not going to happen or that your event was postponed because you couldn't afford it, who said that you were scamming for a transmission and for rent? I'm just asking those questions. Now, you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but if you want
No,
to,
no, no,
go
no,
for
no.
it.
I'm gonna answer you, but what I would like for you to do, you ask a question, let me answer, so it won't get too far gone to get it all mixed up. What Sean is saying, Dovey, but no, well, what he is saying that the people that say that they was going and they was all just a bunch of talk, oh, I'm going, but they cannot afford to go. It just was a bunch of air because it sounded so exciting at the beginning. Now things are time to wind down. They can't afford to go. It could, now that's the part that he was saying. But let me tell you about my opinion, how I would see it right now today. It's like here in Florida, it's back to school. The parents need to go shopping and just set another. So anyway, that could be a lot of reason why I would say right now because it's back to school time. But now, what Sean is saying, that it's a bunch of broke people that saying that they gonna come. It ain't nothing pertaining to Dovey. It's just people that saying that they gonna come and they come just to make goddamn noise when they know that they can't afford to leave out their front door. That's what Sean was saying. Sean wasn't picking at my event. If a person can't pay $250, how in the hell could they pay for an airline ticket? If a person, this event is not no $350 a night, it's $250 for the whole weekend. That is what Sean was saying. Where you gonna go to sleep, eat, play, rest, whatever, for $250 for 4 days on 3 night and 4 day weekend? Where? What he was
Okay.
saying that it was the cheapest thing that he ever. The price was so cheap. Why you can't afford that? They can't even afford to leave their front door. He was insulting the people how cheap they were, not David.
He was insulting your people.
I look at it like he was insulting the B sector, those that say they can, those that run off the mouth. Those that running off the mouth is talking. Those the one that ain't put in.
Question, Dolby.
Those that put in, they ain't saying a damn thing.
Question, Dolby.
Yes.
Question. So you don't see the shade. He's asking them how can they afford to travel, airfare, accommodations, things of that nature when they can't pay $250. Isn't that the same question that people could ask you? If you can't afford a transmission and rent, how can you afford to do an event?
Okay, back it up, partner. Back it up.
I'm asking a question.
No. I'm gonna ask you a question. That I'm back. Okay. First thing ain't got nothing to do with my goddamn rent. I never came out here about no damn rent. So let's get that out. That's too much that you don't heard in the street and then hear it from me. Okay, that's what the streets say. That's what coming out their mouth. The next thing is with my transmission, I didn't ask for a goddamn thing for YouTube to be said. My transmission was over there on GoFundMe, and I got my transmission. So what that got to do with what you trying to say to me now?
But didn't you cuss out Deanna for asking you the same question about your transmission during the whole time the whole transmission was going on? Didn't you cuss her out on her channel?
Don't know what. I really don't know how it went down with me and Deanna, but me and Deanna had a couple words, and we was out the door. And a couple of weeks later, I was back on her panel, and we still rolling. And she ain't apologized to me. I ain't apologized to me and Deanna just kept it pushing, just like that. So I don't know what you're talking about. Food junkie. I really don't think so. You know what you're talking about because Dove ain't never came out on these streets, nor in the YouTube street about a transmission. It was on GoFundMe. I didn't have the YouTube street for the damn thing. It was on GoFundMe.
Food junkie.
Who I was on GoFundMe and brought it on the YouTube screen, and then I answer. So before you make sure that when you coming, no fact, and you ain't never hear Adobe saying anything that I need rent money. I don't know about that.
So, Dovey, you never asked anyone on the B section for any help financially whatsoever for anything.
No, just with the Dovacation, what is going on? And
Okay.
I with my GoFundMe, that was with my transmission. If anybody from the B sector bring the wait a minute, come on, from the GoFundMe, bring it on the B sector. It wasn't Dovey. So for what you saying right there, I did not.
Now, Dovey, how we found out about the transmission then?
It was on GoFundMe. Somebody brought it over here. It
Who
wasn't
brought
me.
it?
I
So
don't
you
know.
didn't advertise it on your page at all,
No,
Dovey?
no, never.
Cause Dovey,
And
I
it's
remember them folks was finna give you a car and everything. You was over there talking about that stuff, Dovey.
no.
You
Wait a
came over
minute,
there and called
Deanna.
me a
That
motherfucker.
lady.
You don't remember because I said why
Oh
you ain't
yeah, I remember that. I remember that,
okay, and I said
Deanna.
cause
The
I asked
lady.
you about girl, how you
What?
think it got out here, Dovey? You did break that down to us. You broke that
Uh,
down. I ain't gonna let you
Deanna.
go out like
No,
that.
no, I did not. I did not. It was on GoFundMe.
Well, who brought it out
YouTube
here?
and no, no, someone brought it from GoFundMe and told everybody to go over there and see it. And brought it over and was telling everybody. Right now, it's still up on GoFundMe right now. I got
Okay.
a community wall. I got a page. I could have said that. I did not whatsoever brought that I need a transmission in the beach on the YouTube street, period.
Dovey, I'm sorry,
Yes.
sweetheart. I'm not trying to get you upset, but I remember
No,
you
but
talking about
don't come with me. Don't try to. Okay, go ahead. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead,
what?
food junkie. Go ahead. I'm
Okay.
listening, sir.
I remember in the whole transition conversation, you mentioned about how many cars you had, what you needed, this, that, and the third. Now, you can say that we're wrong, but everyone who remembers that conversation can't be wrong.
Okay,
We
let me tell you
They
about
saying
that. Let
they
me tell
saying
you
Bree
about
brought
that.
it to
Don't
YouTube, but I do
don't
remember Dovey talking about it. I don't
That's
watch
what I'm
Bree.
saying. She
I
talked
watch
about it.
Dovey,
Dovey
so
has
I
the
got it
business.
from Dovey.
But I did not bring it on YouTube. You probably, I'm just trying to say,
You
when
didn't
it got
say
on
that. You
YouTube,
didn't
you
say
probably
that,
asked
Dovey.
me about it
You're
and
not
everybody
listening.
talking. But no, Dovey didn't say that. This is what Dovey did say. I had the car and two vans. One van in an accident from the guy at the Hoochie Coochie Club, and the other one with the boy drove it dead into the water and it drowned it. So that was an insurance write-off and insurance loss. Only thing I had was my car. Then my transmission went out in my car. So I'm like, oh my God, what is I'm gonna do now? So I was totally down all the way around.
See, no
So
one's
what's that got to do with
saying,
my living? I mean,
no
food
one's
junkie. What's that got
saying
to do?
that. Let me finish. Let me
Well,
answer
wait,
your
hold on, wait
question.
a minute. Food junkie. We on right
I will
here.
answer your question in a second. Let me finish my statement. No one is saying that Dovey brought that transmission thing to YouTube. We heard about it. We talked about it. I just asked a question about it. Y'all saying Bree brought it up. Great. Let's establish Bree brought it to YouTube. Fine. That's done with. But there's other things that Dovey has asked about or informed us about that was none of our business, such as the bed bug situation and the mattress.
Okay, wait a minute, baby. That still is a parent, even on what's it called on Facebook? Parents. I mean, what I said, mothers, our daughter have a problem. How do I deal with this? What the hell did Dory ask for? I asked for advice and let them see picture. This girl got bad ones. I never seen this before. How do we get rid of these things? And everybody start putting in their 2 cents on how to get rid of them. So what else do you want, sir?
My point is, I want nothing at all. I'm good. I'm not asking for money for transmission, not asking money for rent, not asking how to alleviate bed bugs, not asking for anything, not asking for people from Jamaica to bring me fish and chicken. I'm not asking for none of that
Okay,
stuff.
back to the
What I'm, what
see. You
I'm,
know
what
what?
I'm saying
Let me tell you something,
is,
food
I
junkie.
am. Don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing. What I'm
Let
doing
me
is,
tell you one, you
let
goddamn,
me tell
goddamn
you
papa
something,
shirt
honey.
looking motherfucker.
Okay. You bald head, dread head having bitch. Don't fucking
That's
play with me.
good, bitch.
You got
I
like
don't look
fucked
at
up
like you
yourself.
taking up the
You
ass,
damn it,
motherfucker.
broke ass bitch. You can't afford a transmission, bitch. You can't afford a goddamn rent hoe. You're lying about the goddamn fish, bitch. You're lying about the goddamn chicken hoe. Don't fucking play with me. I told you to calm the fuck down. I'm establishing a pattern of behavior by your stupid, dumb, broke, degenerate ass. You bring shit to YouTube, can't handle the fucking backlash, and you fucking lie. That's the fucking point I'm trying to get you to understand. You're not smart. You're not clever. You're not a good fucking con artist. You're not a good fucking grifter. Calm the fuck down. Like I was saying.
Ooh, I thought that was coming at least a good 5 minutes ago. But it finally came. I knew it was finna go down.
How the fuck you here, motherfucker? Girl, who the fuck you talking to?
I knew it was finna go down. I thought it would have went down about a good 5 minutes ago when I was in the chat. I said, here we go, but it ain't go down there. I just knew it, honey. And that's how they act, child. Y'all don't overkill on what they call scandalous. Dover said she ain't answer no questions about her event, like she been to court and on trial about this motherfucking event. Her lawyer told her not to speak. Don't take you a sip, food jacket, honey. You took you a sip. So y'all probably already got that troll. Hell, I can't see him on stream, y'all. It came and went. Oh Lord, have mercy.
I guess you're decompressing.
The troll still in the chat. Okay.
He didn't kick this off.
What you say? You think she like people to cuss out so she can go crazy on her pay? I don't know, child. Ain't no telling her. Promotion. Promotion, honey. Can on bad, baby.
Let me look. She probably live right now.
Did we even get any questions? And Food Junkie to kick herself out of here, Lord have mercy. Did we get any questions answered?
Oh shit.
We ain't getting no questions answered, did we, y'all? Babe, Dover said she plead the fifth when it comes to her event. She can't answer no questions. I don't know how y'all gonna find out anything. I guess y'all gotta pay for it or something. I don't know. She can't answer no.
Sorry about that, girl. Sorry about that.
Look, I think if you pouring you a drink, you done kicked yourself smooth out.
But no, my thing is, I'm trying to establish a pattern that we have all seen over the course of the time she's been on here. And all of a sudden, she want to act like I'm trying to... No, girl, you came out here with all this information.
I just thought about something, Food Junkie. Hold up.
What's up?
Soul Sister, do you know, and I don't know if you do know, or if you do know, if you would want to say, or if it's okay for you to say, or if she's allowed to say, or did she sign an NDA or whatever? I don't know. But did I call her Miss Star. Did she pay for her full amount for the trip? Because what didn't make sense to me, I was saying before, if the people are paying $250 for the whole trip or whatever, if 4 people paid, that's $1,000. For the original place she was looking at with the 7 bedrooms, it would have only been $1,050. So only $50 is missing. So I'm confused. What's the problem if the 4 people really had paid? So I'm just wondering, is Star still going, or did she change her mind? Because the reason why I asked that, I had forgot about her, but when I went to go look on Dovey page to see maybe if she had went live 3 hours ago, she was live, and Star is on the panel with her, and not the Star that's her moderator. And I don't want to just say the white lady, but yeah, the white lady. I call her Star. She said this morning she paid and still was going. Okay. Well, that's one person right there. So if she's saying that Brooke paid,
and my thing is, and Shirley, hold up 1 second. My thing is this: you're trying to kiss so far up Sean's ass that you let him insult the people that support you.
Yeah.
Like, did that make sense to y'all, or was it just
Well,
me that hearing that?
what it is I think she's gotten caught up in like what she feels like he could bring to whatever she's doing. Because the first time he ever came over there on her channel that I personally know about is I was over there getting into it with a troll ass bitch that I refused to even acknowledge her presence. And so it was like a little situation exchange going on between me and Dovey. He dropped down, and then you know what he does when he drops down, he must send a bolo out. He sent a bolo out to
Right.
everybody, run, go over here. So when them people came down and she saw them numbers, she lost her mind. So I think she's always kind of wanted to in some way be connected to somebody that would bring her more numbers, but it don't come without a price to pay. So he, after
Right.
that, as far as I know, he never came back over there like supporting her or whatever, because that day when he dropped down and he clicked the link, him and Brooke had got into it and they were screaming back and forth or whatever. I guess since then they cool now or whatever, but yeah, that just made me that made me think or whatever. So I think that's why she does that, because she's trying to impress him. You know what I mean? Like,
well, that's fine, but that's fine. But like, my thing is, like, I mean, when I asked what he do so egregious, what he said that was so egregious for you to get the law involved, like, you said there was fish. You said about toilet paper. And even he shaded you on that today when he said that in every Airbnb, every place that you rent, there's at least 5 rolls of toilet paper in each bathroom. That was shade towards you, Dovey. So my thing is, stop acting like this man's not shading you in front of our faces.
you won't hear about it now until it falls apart. Then you'll hear about it.
Right, but my thing, I want to hear anything. Like I told you, I want to hear about this whole trip, period. Because I heard enough. But my point is, if you're getting the law involved, what did he do? Did he threaten to come to your event? What did he do?
Yeah.
I don't fucking think it wasn't like that, but at the same time, I ain't gonna sit here and watch this man get railroaded.
I was confused too about the law thing, because when she said her lawyer, so is she saying that anybody who speaks on her event, she's getting the lawyer involved on that? Is that what she was saying? Or was it
Fuck
just for
your
Jay
event.
Wilson?
Fuck that shit. Fuck that raggedy ass, trifling ass, fucked up ass event. Now what? Fuck Dovey, fuck Dovication, fuck it all. You know what the fuck I said. Now what? It's Food Junkie. I said the shit. I bet you my pockets are longer than yours. I bet my lawyers are better than yours. Keep on listening to Sean Bradley if you want to. Keep that shit if you want to. I have you living in them goddamn bed bugs infested goddamn mattresses that you fucking was talking about alleviated. Keep your goddamn ass in that goddamn raggedy ass room of yours with them goddamn old fashioned fake ass flowers on the goddamn wall, bitch. Don't fucking play with me. You got like fucked up. Nothing that anyone said about your event is not something that came out your mouth specifically. You mentioned fish and chicken from Jamaica. You mentioned toilet paper. You mentioned leftovers was not. You done changed the situation 18 different thousand times. And saying, that whole shit with Jay Wilson, that wasn't 3 years ago when she said that shit. That was last year.
And then again, she said it again this year.
Right, so my thing is, stop acting like you're this innocent victim. You're not this old lady. You and Jay Wilson are about the same age. You're 55, he's 52.
Yeah. That's another thing too, because they act like she's so old and she's so elderly and she's so fragile and she can't be talked to crazy.
Yes, the other chicken from Jamaica.
But when me and Pam was beefing, you know what I'm saying, Sean had such an issue with it because she bothering that older lady. But then when they got into it, it wasn't nothing for him to say all kind of stuff about her.
Right. Exactly. And my thing is, I mean, like, I'm confused. Like, I'm just asking these questions because the thing is, really, that's I fuck your event. Fuck the event. I don't care about that. Because it haven't happened yet. So I don't care. When it happens and how raggedy it is and how people talk about you or not, I'm going to laugh at you. I'm just letting you know from now. But my question is, stop acting like you haven't contributed to the problems that you're going through.
Right.
That was my point. My point is, I want you to see that you have contributed to what you are going through. You have brought several things onto YouTube or talked about on YouTube, and then now people are using it against you, acting like you're this innocent victim or you're this person who don't understand what's going on. You think it's okay to lie about somebody being in jail, stealing chicken from a church, and all these other things, and because they haven't put the law involved, it's okay. No, it's not okay.
Right. And
I mean,
then
come on now. My thing like
no, you're fine. Just like the like okay, so the toilet paper. She said it, and then people kept saying, "Well, no, I think she was just joking around." I'm like, "No, she wasn't." When she talked to,
she was
I was like, when she talked to me and Vivian, she was like, "Well, you know what I mean by toilet paper, the women's personal stuff." And I said, every woman, they know when their stuff is coming on, and if it happens to come on early or whatever, they've been dealing with this since they was a teenager. They should know how to handle that and how to deal with it. And nobody else shouldn't even know. Like if a person has to tell you how to take care of yourself during that time, that's somebody I wouldn't even dare travel with.
Right. You should leave the house. Right. You should leave the house.
So then when it came down to the food, because I said this one, well, I said this like I've said it like 10 billion times, but I said on my channel, said on Jay Wilson's channel too. So then she said Mike. I don't know what the obsession is with the name Mike, because remember, Jay Wilson was locked up with Big Mike. And then Mike is supposed to be the guy from Jamaica, and he's supposed to be coming in to Florida with the jerk chicken and then the fish. And then she was saying because they was buying or going to have a lot of fish, a lot of times it's leftover fish, so they can have the fish in the morning for breakfast. People turned in and said that she was just joking. She was being facetious, this, and that. No, she wasn't. She was being dead ass serious.
Right. I'm not, and my thing is, and I didn't even discuss this when all this is going on. This is my second time talking about this situation. But at the same time, my point is, I don't see how people don't understand. Like I said, I'm not the smartest person in the bush. I'm not the smartest person there. But I can connect the dots and do some cognitive thinking and some critical thinking and try to make you understand what's really going on.
Right.
So my thing is, you don't understand, like you may not have brought the transmission thing to YouTube, but you did talk about it on YouTube. That's why I say you explained us about your other cars as well.
Right.
You brought.
And she also stated that she had a GoFundMe for the
right. Exactly.
For the car. So even if she didn't bring the link over to it, she still brought it up enough for people to know.
And the reason why she cussed out Deanna and called her motherfucker was because Deanna said, "Why do you have to GoFundMe for a transmission?" Right. That's why she cussed out Deanna. That's why I brought it up. Deanna asked her point blank, "Why do you have a GoFundMe for a transmission?" And she said, "Motherfucker, hold up, motherfucker." Like she tried with me, girl.
Hold up, partner. Now, if she sold some T-shirts that said "Hold up, partner," she would have her no vacation money.
That is said.
And enough time to have it off with it out of hitch. I was going to give her a little tip, but she told me to shut up. Basically, she was having a conversation with you, so I shut the hell up because, like I said earlier, I'm terrified of Dovey. You know what I'm saying? She said she want to kill me and do all this other stuff, and I keep on explaining to these people how scary I am. So just let me be scared and try to help you out. But nah, she didn't want the help.
But yeah, like people understand, like people only could use against you what you bring here on YouTube.
Right.
Period. That goes to all of us on here, subscriber and content creator. You only could use my near car accident because I brought it to YouTube.
Right.
Well, I didn't bring it to YouTube. It happened on YouTube.
Well,
yeah. So I can't be upset with that. Now I can be upset with you lying about it, adding more to it, and doing the most about it. I can be upset with that, but I can't be mad because it happened on YouTube and people talking about it. I can't be mad because what's going on with Shana happened on YouTube. It happened here. I brought it here, so I can't be mad about that. But then I had to say something about somebody looks, girl, please. The way you look.
Wait, did she say so much? Look, she was screaming so loud.
Yeah,
Honestly, I
she was
tapped out.
trying
I really
to.
wasn't even listening to
She was trying to.
what
She
she
was
was
about
saying
something
at
stage.
that point.
Something stage. My thing is that shit don't work with me, bitch. I look better than all you bitches, bitch. I look better than the man who fucked you up and had your son beat your ass. I look better than your fucking son, and I want him to come step to me. The,
Child,
the
I didn't
nigga you
even
was
hear
fucking when
that.
Lovey Love called you, I look better than him. I'm just saying. So everyone who's talking about the way I look 10 times better than any person that you ever laid with. I promise you that. I look better than anyone you laid with. Period. I'm better off financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally than anyone you ever laid with. Physically, so what? Find another read. If that doesn't work on me, it would get your ass cussed out. But other than that, it doesn't work on me. I know how I look. I know what I get when I walk into a room.
Yeah,
Shit,
I mean, and
no.
see, this is the thing too. Most of the people, majority, not all, but most, they talk about people's looks all the time. They don't have their chick and their child. You know what I mean? They don't got
Right.
near nobody at nighttime. You know what I'm saying? Nobody that's claiming them at least. But those be the ones that got so much to say, or they hiding behind a goddamn
I
black
mean,
screen.
and then y'all use the same read. Y'all telling me what Kwani said. Y'all telling me what Lipstick Alley said. Don't tell me that. Show me who you land up with. Do they look better than me? I think not. Are they putting it down with you? Because clearly they're not, because you're on here constantly talking shit about somebody else.
Right.
I'm confused. Don't tell me you're better than me. Show me like I show you. Period.
That was
Look,
a
I mean,
mess.
when they go low, I go to hell.
Right.
Period. I'm not Michelle Obama, like Candy said. I'm not Michelle Obama.
Right.
I'm not going high. I try to be nice. I try to ask questions without to get you to understand you're not dumb. Bitch, you dumb as fuck. Because if you can't understand basic questions, if you can't understand there may be two questions involved in the situation and there's a story you can't follow along, then that's on you. Don't fucking play with me. Like, I mean, I don't understand. Like, people, that don't work with me. All that loud shit, all that, don't do that with me.
Yeah, a lot of that shit is getting old.
I get just as loud as everybody else can. I just choose not to be.
And see, she don't mind because she gonna turn that like she do the other situations. And these men out here, we gotta stick together, us women's, or help me, help me. She's another Mayday, you know.
No, I'm asking you a question trying to get you to understand that you are a contributing factor. Everyone can be picking on you if you don't bring nothing for us to pick on. Now, I'm not picking on you. I'm just asking you questions based on what happened here on YouTube, and you got upset about it because you didn't want to answer those questions. Well, I didn't bring it on here. I didn't say, okay, let's establish the fact you didn't bring it on here. Now let's discuss what you did bring on here, and what you've shown on here. Like you lied about Ken, the blood, that whole thing.
Oh yeah, I never knew the whole
Okay?
story with that because I just recently started watching Ken, so I didn't really know. But
Well,
I
no,
did hear.
that started on Goddess's channel. She told that
Oh,
story on Goddess's channel when I was Goddess's mod. She told that story when I was Goddess's mod. That's where that story came from. She told that story saying that Ken was a virgin and all this other stuff was not. He was 21 years old in high school. He had this little girl. Well, it's not. He took her to the bathroom, bust her cherry. Was not her first time, whatever. I'm sorry, she was a virgin, and there was blood everywhere. Like he was falling. That story she told on here.
oh
So it's okay
wow.
for you to tell stories about people was not and become a running joke, but it's not okay for people to tell the truth based on what you've done on here. Like I said, I
Right.
know a lot of shit that happened on here was not. I was around for a lot of shit that was going on here. I know the origins of a lot of shit that goes on here. I just don't use it. Whether I tell y'all, I sit back and watch y'all, so when I have to drag y'all across these streets, it's easy for me to do. I don't know why people don't listen. I tell you who I am. I tell you what I'm gonna do. Believe it. I'm not trying to lie to you. I want you to understand to leave me alone. Let me eat my little lettuce cups. Let me ask a question. If you want to ask a question, answer it. If you don't. But don't get smart with me. Don't be rude. Don't try to get loud. You can't loud talk me or over talk me with the speech impediment. It ain't gonna happen. Not on my channel. It ain't gonna happen. So yeah, that's where that story started. Like I said, she come on here with a lot of bullshit that she done started, that she's
Right.
a part of. That people want to. I like now she's innocent because that event has failed and flopped.
Another
Don't
thing
blame
she
me.
does too, she slides in her rude stuff in the middle of her commentary, or like in the middle of her 4 a.m. prayer or ladies' night or whatever. And it just so happened when she was lying on me, I was catching her replay. And I'm like, whoa, hold up. I could have sworn me and this lady just basically had a truce like a week or two ago, and I've been supporting her content and everything, and she right back with the same foolishness.
And
So
that's
that's
why
where
I
that
asked the
started.
question. That's why
Yeah,
the question was not the truth. And someone said in the chat, why agree to it if you already had your stuff in place?
right.
Like my thing is, so you playing these little games was I think that people are not picking up on what you're saying and what you're doing. Like everyone else is slow and you're the smart person in the bush. You're not. You're fucking retarded. You're fucking illiterate. You're crazy as hell.
I have to be honest and give it to Sandy. Sandy did tell me at that time, she said, I don't even know why you wasting your time doing no truce or whatever with Dovey. Cause she gonna go right. I think it was Sandy. I'm almost for sure it was. She was like, she gonna go right back and do the same thing she was doing before. And lo and behold, blink of an eye, she was doing it because it's profitable for her to do it. You get what I'm saying? Like
Right.
look at all the dust she done already kicked up just by saying, well, Shelly's doing this and Shelly's doing that and Shelly's doing this. She got this dude all the
Right.
way from round down the street somewhere that want to go all the way and insert himself into this and so-called help. So be it, do it.
And my thing is, I mean, that's fine. Help her. Do what she needs to do is not. But my thing is this: don't act like you haven't done anything on these YouTube streets that cause people to give you the side eye or to look at you crazy. Everything is everyone else's fault but yours. Or I was asking for help with the bed bug situation. Why bring bed bugs to the beef sector?
Mm,
That's like
yeah,
me saying to y'all, I'm just playing now, y'all. This is not real. Let me preface it with this. Like me saying, y'all, I got this itch and this discharge. How can I deal with that? You know what I'm saying?
right.
And expect people not to use that and run with it and clown me forward.
Well, I told her it was never a good idea, but she
You know,
said the house was she gonna get help for the with the money with her daughter because then she was running her cash app for the so people could give donations or whatever to help her daughter.
exactly, because she was giving. Because thing is, because I could have sworn during the whole transmission situation, she said, "Don't do that. Cash at me."
Right.
So my thing is, yes, you probably didn't initially bring it to YouTube, but yes, you did discuss it and was still collecting donations and stuff from YouTube while talking about it.
Right.
Like, I mean, I'm not slow by any means. If I'm in a room and I hear it, I heard it.
Right.
Like I don't get like stop acting like. And I wasn't trying to be rude initially. My whole point was, you've done this, you've done that, you've done this. At what point are you going to take responsibility for your actions?
Right. That's remember what I said the other day. I was like lack of self accountability.
And that's all it is. My thing is like I don't get like I can't comprehend a grown ass, overgrown ass adult acting like they don't understand what's going on. But that's because you're a scammer and you're a user and you used to doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't play with me like that. Don't do that because although I'm patient, I'm not that patient. I don't get yelled at. I don't get fussed at. Not on my own in my own house. That don't happen. What's wrong with you? Like, girl, you could have easily get off the panel and got off like you just did, because I didn't kick her off, y'all. She got off on her own recognizances. I didn't kick her off at all. She got off on her own because I was too busy cussing her out for me to kick her out. you know.
And
But
if
yeah,
I know Dovey the way I know Dovey, she on the phone right now hollering at somebody to help her get so and so off my back.
I
So and
know her
so's
back.
doing this. That's exactly what she did. No, you ain't, but that's what the story she'll tell. She did the same thing with what she was doing with Ken. And then she had removed her video or whatever, but she doesn't know when she removes it, she's not removing it from all places. Let me just say that. I ain't gonna get too into detail. And she was right in there. She was talking so disgusting about Ken and his daughter. She basically was saying how Ken looks at his daughter in a that type of way, and when she's in the bathtub, he's doing this. it was just really disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, she does that. Like, she says all these nasty, despicable, horrible things, whatever. And when you address her, what's not about it, she want to act out like she's a victim. Girl, you're no victim for me.
Right.
Or I'm trying to victimize you at all. I asked you a question. You had every right to get on or get off, or say, like I say, don't answer if you don't want to. But I'm gonna still ask you another question pertaining to it. It needs to make sense to me.
Oh Lord, she back again, child.
She's a.
She in the
I see her.
she in the
What?
chat.
You have a question, sweetheart? You want to come up here again, sweetie? You want to try it again, Dovey?
Baby,
You
she's
want to try
trying
it
to milk
again?
this thing.
Do you want to try it again? Or are we going to just keep on calling each other names and acting a fool? Because although I'm pulled up and pulled together, I can still act a fool with you. Or we can have a decent conversation like two adults. It's up to you.
Okay.
But like I was saying, yeah, don't do that. I was asking questions. And if you can't see, Dovey, how you contribute to what's going on with you on here on YouTube at this particular time,
Drop the link again, Food Junkie.
you know what she said?
Yeah, no. Deanna was saying she don't have the link to drop it, so just go back in the chat in case she want, in case Dovey might want to come up, or so she'll have it or whatever.
But yeah.
Oh,
Like,
okay. She did say she wanted.
like I said, yeah, don't. Like, I'm just asking questions. And you want to get it all in your feelings. I'm not about that. Hmm. Here goes Dovey.
All right, I'm gonna go on mute.
Okay. Hello, Dovey.
Hello, Food Junkie. Wait a minute, hold on 1 second. Wait a minute, hold on 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right then. I thought I heard an echo in the back. Okay, go ahead.
Do I need a drink, Dovey, for this conversation or no?
Do you need it's gonna be a conversation about what?
I'm
It
just
all
saying, I
depends.
mean,
It's up to you.
no, you came on here, like, you started with the being rude and being assaulting was not. So my thing is, I don't understand that. I'm just asking questions. Questions?
And I answered your question.
I'm asking, Dovey, were you offended by my questions?
No, I was offended by the tone of voice that you were using. I don't
So,
take that type of abuse for no man. That
and
was
I'm taking,
abuse of your tone. So I
okay.
would have just dropped down.
No,
That's what I
Dovey,
did.
well,
Yes.
I understand that. I only got loud and aggressive with you when you started being rude and nasty and condescending toward me.
Hold on 1 second. Shoot. Go ahead. Talk. I got to charge the phone, but I'm listening.
No problem. Like I said, I only got aggressive with you and loud with you when you was a rude and nasty toward me. That's why I got loud with you.
Wait a minute, hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm listening. Okay, damn, I'm coming up with everything. I am listening. Food Junkie, I didn't come up here, basic to fight nor make no kind of
And I was asking
catastrophe up
for
here.
that.
I didn't come up here. I just came up to hit link. You said that, Dobie, you want to come up here. But as
So
you
let me
was
explain to you my
talking,
line of questions. Let me explain to you my line of questions. This is an explanation of my line of questions. Like I was saying before you came back up here, I was trying to establish a pattern of events set forth by you that have led to where you are right now. That was my point of asking you the questions I was asking you. And I understand you may not like in your thing. You said you don't take that type of abuse and stuff. I wasn't abusing you. You was rude and loud to me. I was rude and loud to you. We're two adults, and this whole man-woman thing needs to stop because that whole narrative doesn't work with me. Because plenty of y'all on here who are women, older women, has called me out my name, did disparaging things was not, and I didn't use the oh, I'm a man card or I'm a gay man card. So please stop using I'm a woman card. We're two adults having a conversation. And my point is this. I was simply trying to establish a pattern of events set forth by you so you can understand why you may be in this place that you're in. So, and when I asked you a question about what was so egregious that he did, I understand that you didn't want to answer specifics because you have legal things in place. I get that. You can't say too much when you have legal things in place because it can jeopardize your case. I get that. I'm nowhere near dumb. But my question was basically to ask what was said by him that wasn't said worse by you. And when you said the lies on him, it doesn't matter if it was last year, which it was. It wasn't 3 years ago. It was last year. But you still lied on him. And all he did was repeat what you said. I understand talking to people is not and wanting to get the long ball because that's the new thing here on YouTube and in this beef sector to get the long ball. I get that. But people don't realize that there is a long line of evidence that could be used against you in a court of law as well. This goes for all of us. And in order for you to win a case against someone, you must go to court with clean hands. And in my observation, your hands aren't clean. It doesn't matter when you lied on him. You lied on him in a public platform. It doesn't matter when it happened. You did it. It doesn't matter if he took actions then or if he chooses to take actions as a countermeasure now against you. You did something that was disparaging and could possibly have ruined his name as well.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Are you here? I'm up here for you to ask me a question, or I'm up here for you to chastise me. So if you got a question, I'll be more happy to answer to the best of my knowledge. If I don't want to answer, like I used to say, I would say, like you told me earlier, I just say, no, I don't want to answer that. For chastising me and scolding me, no, I don't need it. I don't need it from you and nobody else. Enough don't been dead.
Chastising you and scolding you?
Yeah, that's what you're doing. That's what you are doing.
No, it's not. I'm explaining something to you, though. See, that's the difference.
You don't have to explain if it's about me.
Yes,
If it's about me, you don't. No, you don't. If I don't have no kind of misunderstanding, don't understand exactly what's going on, what started and what caused for things to be here today, then to be a shame on me. You can't tell me something that's not about me. It's me. It's my life. You can't tell me my story if I walked in it. So what do you want from me, Jungle? What question?
No one knows anything about you personally, but what you bring to us here on YouTube. Correct?
Right.
Okay. So if no one knows anything about you but what you bring here on YouTube, if I'm trying to make sense of what you brought here on YouTube, the good, the bad, and the indifferent, it's not me chastising you. I said from the very beginning, I'm explaining to you what I was trying to do. So I don't understand how you got chastising from that.
Okay, what you just, before I just stop you just a few moments, maybe you need to hit the replay for the last 3 minutes and you hear yourself. That is chastising somebody that, you go, this is how I speak. That's how you speak, but okay, then that chastising. But no, I don't like the way how you speak.
Well,
don't chastise me. It's enough chastising that's been going on around here. The other thing, what you have to ask me, I'm more than happy to answer you. Is it, a reasonable question? So what?
Dovey, what do you consider a reasonable question?
You got to answer the question. You would know it's reasonable if I said that yes or no. I want to answer it.
Dovey,
I can't say what is a reasonable question until you ask me the question. I don't know what you want to ask me, sir.
If I'm prefacing something, prefacing the statement, you take it as me chastising you. You don't like my tone. You don't like what I'm saying. You chose not to answer certain questions, which is fine. That's your choice. I'm trying to tell you, because really I didn't call you up here. Someone said you wanted the link because the link was in the chat. So
okay,
I chose.
Okay. Well, somebody said that I wanted the link. I did not. When that link dropped, that's when I just hit the chat. So no, nobody didn't tell you that. If they did, I don't know.
But Joe,
didn't ask for the link.
Okay, fine.
I'm here.
I don't have a question for you, sweetheart. So why are you up here?
Okay, then. Then I guess our conversation is over. Thank
You
you
have a
for
great
having
day.
me. Bye bye.
Bye.
Child.
Y'all see this? Am I crazy or what? Am I crazy?
No, not at all. This is what I've been dealing with for a minute now. So hey, that's what
I
it
thought I was
is.
attending
It's
a very nice
constant.
tone. I guess I'm chastising her because I had a tone that she didn't like.
Because you're not asking her how much money do you need me to send you.
That ain't gonna never happen. But I'm confused. Just because someone drops a link, I mean that you have to hit the link.
Right, and she actually, I mean, just to be clear, she did say what she said was, I did say to drop the link. I said that to you. You said, did she want it? And then I said, no, she didn't want it. But I said, Deanna said she didn't have it. And
Right.
I
I
said,
saw
so go
that.
ahead and drop it because Dobie might want to come up or Deanna may need the link.
But
So
also,
right after that, she says, wait, did she get blocked?
no. What happened was before all that happened was that she wrote what in the chat when you said, "Oh, she's back."
Right.
So what was the what for?
Right. But
Clearly,
no,
you
she
had
said she typed
question
it.
mark.
She typed
Yeah,
it in the chat. She says, link, please. She said that before it was
yeah.
up. Maybe she went back and
Yeah,
deleted it.
right.
Did she delete the comment? Because she said, I want the link. She said that. And then she came right on here and said, I didn't want it. Yes, you did. You put it in the chat.
Because she did say link, please. Like my thing is, you have to
Child.
confuse me, make me think like I'm crazy.
This is the game she playing. And she'll turn around and she's an older lady. Leave her alone. You know, all of this
You're
nonsense.
55. I'm 47. You ain't old.
We
I've fucked
all
people
in the
older than you
same
before.
age group. Even the ones that act like they that much younger than us, they ain't that much younger. And the ones that
They're
claim to
not
be so much older, they not that much older either.
right.
But everybody tries to use their age to, you know what I'm saying, when it's beneficial to
Right.
them.
Do what they want. But gee, see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't get involved with this bullshit because that's why I don't do it because I don't have the energy, don't have the patience,
Right.
don't have the
I mean, see,
mentality
I
for this
don't get
bullshit.
worked up about it. It's just, to me,
No, no,
it's just
like
whatever,
you
you
act like
know?
I called you. I called for you. Yes, initially I asked for you to come up here if you have something to say. But you think that every time someone drop a link, they want to ask you a question, girl? You're not that important.
Or she'll be like, I can't talk about my event, but anything else, what the hell else do anybody want to know
Right.
besides that? What else do you have going on
See, I was gonna be
to
rude
talk
and
about?
nasty. I was gonna be rude and nasty. Talk about those pills your son beat you upside the head for. Like I'm saying, what you want to talk about? Your
Yeah.
arrest record?
Oh no.
Your mug shots? Like what do you want to talk about?
And maybe
What
she
is so
can handle
perfect?
it and pretends like she can't handle it, because I wouldn't understand why she like puts herself into situations and then she pretends like she doesn't want to be in that situation. So I don't know. It's very strange.
But she always do this. She always clicks on, hold on one second, y'all, hold on. Girl, get your shit together before you come here.
Right.
But I'm just like, I mean, what else? Like, I don't care about your personal business. Like I said, I don't know anything about you, besides what you brought here on YouTube. You brought your son hitting you upside the head, and you have to fight him off for us, not for some pills.
She did bring that
You
here.
brought that up here.
Yeah. She
You
did.
brought the bed bus situation up here. Like, damn, stop acting like someone's attacking you. No one's going to dive into your personal information. Like, stop.
Mm-mm.
Like,
The more people she can get to say something that she doesn't like, you know what I'm saying, the more chances she can do sympathy. But obviously, maybe it's not working if she still don't have all the money that she needs.
At this point, like I said, I don't care about that fucking event. Like, I stopped caring about that event months ago.
Child, it's just something to
I
talk
don't know why
about. I
y'all
don't
care
really.
about it.
It's just something
That's
to talk about.
Basically.
Yeah, that's all it
It's
is.
like
It's just something to talk about, and it ain't all that deep.
Right, Linda B, you're absolutely right. That's, what's your question? Like, I'm bothering you, girl. No one's bothering you. You ain't that important. Absolutely nothing. You're not that interesting to me. I don't talk to broke people. Really, I really don't talk to broke people or ugly people. And you fit both of those categories. Leave me alone. Like, people is like, I could be a real asshole on here if I wanted to be.
Yeah, I think we all can.
No, I mean I'm real asshole. It really hurt people's feelings. Just living my life. And when you begging for damn rent money and damn transmission money was not, I can slap you in the face with several $100 bills and keep it moving. I can go to my bank account and just pull out all kind of money. Was not coming here shopping sprees. Was not on your asses. Frivolous stuff. So I could just give away. Like, come on, stop.
So I guess this will be an excuse for SB to do commentary on you now. So is that what's going to happen from this?
Maybe, perhaps. But, you know, he always talking about commentary on me.
Child, he misses boo. I ain't saying he was his boo, but I'm saying he wanted you to be his boo. He misses Zaddy. So, you know what I'm saying? Whichever way he got to get to you, honey. The long way or the short way.
Yeah, like, no, but my thing is like my thing is like, and I get what I mean. If he does, I get it. But my thing is, I'm asking questions about based on what he said. He's on here talking shit about everybody, talking and causing shit to go down, keeping shit going and going and going and going. Like, if you helping her behind the scenes, help her behind the scenes. Stop doing videos about it. You want to keep it under wraps, you keep it under wraps. Don't worry about what
he don't know the word "keep it under wraps."
What's he doing? What you laughing at?
I'm laughing at you because you
like,
said
it's so, like,
you said he need to keep it under wraps too. If he want her to keep it under wraps, he not going to do that.
But I'm saying, I mean, but the thing is, isn't that the first advice he gave her?
Yeah, he did.
That was the very first advice he gave her. Take it underground.
Well, I also heard that. Now I don't know if he said it or didn't say it because I didn't hear it with my own ears, but I also heard that he told her, don't cancel it, just postpone it. That way you don't have to give the people their money back. Basically, he want the people to cancel out on her. Basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, starve them out, I guess.
Like I said, you can't make an event so uncomfortable for me and so out of bounds to where I'm uncomfortable with going and then not giving my money back.
Right. First of all, once the date is changed, you're already eligible for a refund. Because like I said, if it was somebody like me with traveling and I had to get my airline ticket, okay, if you booked your ticket with Southwest, okay, fine. But American Airlines, they not letting you just swap nothing out without charging you a fee behind that.
A fee. Right.
So what about the people who were, well, actually nobody was serious about coming, but I'm just saying, let's pretend that somebody was interested in coming. And then at 1 minute kids was going to be there. You know what I'm saying? And I think the people just told her that, you know, that they didn't have a babysitter for their kids. But instead of her taking that as a hint that, you know, people really aren't interested, they just making excuses. She took it as, I got a solution for that problem. I'm getting a whole Airbnb for children. Like, what? You just keep getting more outrageous with the whole situation. It's like, it's hard not to talk about because like, it's so silly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so silly at the end of the day.
It's like a movie carnival. Everything you can see is going to be there.
Right.
The bearded lady, the strong man, the rubber boy. It's like, stop. Like, you, like I said, you brought all this stuff. Then, like, the first time I talked about it, whatever, it was like, she said, well, it's only going to be 10 people. That's what it meant for. Then why did you need flyers done there for 10 people?
Right. And that she's not being honest. She was trying to have...
I know she wasn't.
Right.
I'm not stupid by any means.
He may end up paying whatever money she needs for the difference just so that could be his content. You know what I'm saying? Because come on, let's be honest. Dovey is the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, this shit is hilarious.
He did steal her bloodline. He did steal that and played that over and over and over again.
He played what over and over again?
That blood thing.
What is that?
He used to play that all the time. Yeah, he used to play that all the time. Blood everywhere, blood on the floor. Yeah, he played that all the
Oh,
time.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
okay,
does on his little
okay.
sound bites. See, like I said, you don't see that
Oh,
how he's been lining you up for the very beginning.
I guess she don't see it. Maybe she don't want to see it for whatever reason, and she may know it too. Or like Linda was saying
Yeah,
that.
like, they're using each other.
Yeah, this she, and but you know what they say: fair robbery, the fair exchange is no robbery. So really, she ain't taking advantage of him, and he ain't really taking advantage of her because they both using
Right,
each other. But at the end, knowing him, he'll end up with the upper hand because she will be content forever until the day
right.
he's no longer on here. She will be his content.
But yeah, like I mean, stop. Like I'm saying, but what gets me is this: as a subscriber, like I'm not subscribed to her. I don't watch her like that. I watch whatever I think is interesting, then I turn off within 5-10 minutes. But to say he's calling my people broke and I'm okay with that, he ain't talking about me. He's talking about the subscribers.
Right.
He's calling the beef sector broke. First of all, no, I'm not broke by any means. I just don't want to give you any money.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like no one's broke. Shit, like I said, my meals I eat cost more than what you do. So stop it. I don't need to leave my house for
Mm-hmm.
an experience. I make experiences within my home. I said I have everything I need to survive in my home. And if I want to experience something, I go experience it. I need a group.
Child, you look. Shout out to Nikki, baby girl. I'm laughing because I'm looking at her community post. She says, Food Junkie just kicked apartment 20 off his panel. It's apartment 22, by the way. And it says, S. Hutchinson, girl, I'm hollering. Baby, that shit was funny. I ain't gonna lie. The whole exchange was funny. Not even just the cussing and the fussing, but just her hold up partner. I
Right,
said,
like I
Lord.
mean, that shade, like I don't catch that. I was being nice when you said it. Oh, you know, I was disrespectful. I was really nice to you. Why you trying to be shady, rude, and nasty on the slick?
Girl.
I
Mm-mm.
called it when you said it. Crazy ass. Like, stop playing with me. Anyway, Shady, my husband's home, and I've been
Okay.
rude.
Tell him
So
I
y'all,
said hello.
well,
Enjoy the rest of your day.
you too. You
All
guys, thanks
right.
so much for being here. You guys, always, I love you guys. Like the video, please. You know, do what you do, y'all. But as always, it's not important that I love you. It's more important that you love yourself. You love someone else. You respect yourself. And you definitely respect someone else. Everyone's not on here for the nonsense and the bullshit, y'all. Don't let what you think be the reason why you get your feelings hurt. Y'all have a great day. Until next time, peace.